folks? You like blood, violence, freaks of nature? Well, then come on down to Captain Spaulding's Museum of Monsters and Madmen. Yeah, see the alligator boy. Ride my famous murder ride. Most of all, don't forget to take home some of my tasty fried chicken. Ha ha! It just tastes so damn good.
We got to prison for this.
Who puts people in prison for sneaking into a movie theater?
Just whatever happened. You got kids in the movie theater. They're on their phones. They're whispering. They're playing games. I bring in a pan of meatloaf.
That was another thing. I
bring a pan of meatloaf in. All this attention gets in there. The workers come in. They could smell the onions in my meatloaf.
Yeah,
They find out you don't have a ticket, so you get theft. And I get sneaking meatloaf into a movie theater.
We would have been fine if you didn't bring meatloaf to a movie theater.
The things people do in movie theaters these days.
I know. Look, I know. People are on their phones left and right, feet on the seats, everything.
A little bit of meatloaf. Oh, so I should have did no onions. You're right. In retrospect,
definitely should have brought no onions.
I should have did no onions. I don't know. I had no idea the ketchup was going to be so low and it was going to make that farting noise. I just can't believe that a place would prosecute us. I'm like, what is it, the 5th time we've gotten caught doing this?
7th.
Prison?
7th.
Prison?
Twice with meatloaf, too. Yeah, and now we got to spend a weekend in jail because of this.
A weekend in prison they put us in. This isn't just jail, Nate. This is where you've never been locked up, have you?
No, I haven't been locked up.
Do you know what they do to people like you in prison?
That's what I'm worried about. Oh, I'm not ready for this. Is there a rat trap? Can I put one in my butt? All right, anyway.
No, wait a minute. There's 3 beds here.
Yeah, I thought cells only had 2 beds.
Usually it's 2, because... Hello, gentlemen.
Jesus Christ, where did he come from?
My name's Herbert West. I've been here for a very long time. I'm a scientist, not a criminal. Maybe you've heard of my work.
No, that's a weird thing to say, is lead with a scientist.
Like, what, you're a serial killer? Or what, like, because we know serial killers, but we don't really know scientists. You can name one other scientist besides you. There's plenty of scientists out there.
Albert Einstein. Are you Albert Einstein? You're an Einstein?
Albert Einstein was a mathematician that shit his pants. He wasn't a scientist, was he? Was he a scientist too?
Oh no, we're bunking with a guy that shits his pants.
Yeah, smart guys like that always shit their pants.
No.
I don't shit my pants. Okay. I'm Herbert West, a doctor of science. I was trapped here. I made a mistake. I had the formula to bring people back to life. But everything went wrong.
Great.
If it wasn't for that kid, if it wasn't for that girl, if it wasn't for love, I wouldn't even be here. But I'll show them. I'll show them, gentlemen. I've been working on a formula here in the prison.
Oh, Christ, Cory, not only do we reek of meatloaf, we're with a crazy person.
Well, like, okay, but what kind of science are we talking about? Are we talking like extra dinners? Are we talking like steroids? Maybe some Ozempic? Maybe I can lose some weight? This guy, are you telling me you're smart enough that we could maybe make something out of this, Nate? This guy we could maybe lose some lbs, maybe something like the substance, or we like grow a tit or something. Nothing like that, gentlemen. I am a doctor of science. It is not about your physical physique. I can bring the dead back to life.
Wow. Okay. That sounds incredible. Look, we're just here for the weekend.
What's your name? I'm Herbert West.
Yeah, no, you keep shouting that. Yeah, I'm Nate.
You knew that Albert Einstein was a scientist. You must be smart.
Well,
PhD? Did you work in medical fields?
No,
Can you operate a gauze?
Yes, I can operate a gauze.
Can you
I know
mix
some science
chemicals
things.
without explosions?
Look, a single day on Venus, it's longer than a complete full year on the planet, right? I know stuff like that.
You will be my assistant. You are not the boss. You are not in charge of me, but you will do exactly what I say. And if you do not do exactly what I say, people will get hurt. This other one here.
So like a gang initiation? I
Yes.
have no say in that?
This other one, we will lose him weight as he perceives. Wink, wink, Nate. Yes, yes, yes.
Quit winking at me.
Wink.
I don't
Yes,
like people
yes.
winking in prison.
Why? Well,
It's weird.
yes.
You're weird.
You're my assistant.
You keep saying that. I have not agreed to this at all.
I'm Herbert West. This is a privilege.
I don't know who Herbert West is. All right, anyway,
All right,
look.
guys, I'm not doing top bunk, okay? I'm tired.
Dude, top
I
bunk's
ate
best
that
bunk.
whole pan of meatloaf while they were arresting me. So I feel like I just need to get a little bit of Z's, guys. You guys
Yeah.
work out your stuff thing.
That-
Make the Ozempic. When I wake up, hopefully I'll be skinny.
Yeah, I honestly, yeah, I'll help you, Herbert, with whatever, but I also want to just kind of sleep through this weekend, so. Yeah, let's just,
He's already sleeping. What is with that one?
he's, maybe he's narcoleptic, I don't know, he's clean conscience, I have no idea.
All right.
Yeah,
so
he snores too. Can we do something about that?
Perhaps, yeah. So I've developed this formula. Look at how green it is. Look at how green it is.
It is
Really
very green,
Really
yeah,
green.
to lighten up the room.
Usually we'd wait for a body to become deceased, and this man is not far from being deceased. Obviously by his disgusting disfigure.
Well, okay, he's my friend here.
But so here's what I'm thinking. Before he dies, we inject him with the serum, and then he will awaken. And he will awaken, and
Like
he
when he's
will be
85,
immortal. Would you like to be immortal, Nate?
Well, I think
But
we
you have
all...
the choice to be immortal.
Of course, I'd love to be immortal.
Well, by my studies, by my math, I think if we inject him before he dies, because he's nearly dead, he will
sleeping.
not die and become immortal.
Yeah.
So here,
yeah,
Nate,
sure.
here.
Yeah, all right, all
Take
right.
the serum,
Okay.
pull down the back of his
it's
pants,
pretty-
inject it right next to his spine. Oh, wait, no, you stuck it in his ass.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Just
that's...
above the asshole, just above the... Oh, it stinks in here. Stop stabbing it down in a manner.
I'm sorry.
One shot, inject the serum into his spine.
Well, I've already used all the serum on his ass.
You shot the serum up his ass.
Yeah, it's next to his spine. It's like right there.
Oh, he almost woke. He's almost awoken.
Look,
We'll sit here and wait and see what happens.
I just look. I'm just gonna get some shut eye. You can watch him all you want. Just don't.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
I have cheese.
You have cheese?
Yes.
Oh, prison cheese.
Well, I've been using it for setting rat traps to get the rats out from in the gutters, and I've been using the blood of the rats to make the serum.
Wait, you have a rat trap?
Yes, of course.
Perfect.
Yes.
Show it to me, because I am very worried.
God. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I was just dreaming that I wasn't in prison. Oh my, I feel awful. Yes, how do you feel? I feel, what the fuck are these whiskers? Nate, does everything look okay?
Sorry.
Why does my ass hurt?
I dozed off for a little
Why
bit.
does it stink like
I don't know,
cheese
Cory.
shit in here?
I just woke up. If your ass hurts, it's prison. We'll get out of here on Monday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
What's that? Nate.
Oh my God, Cory.
No, Nate, you smell like you got something in. What?
What do you mean? What? Look at your face. Your nose is like way out to here. It's got whiskers.
Protrude?
What's with your two front teeth?
Oh, I don't know.
You're weaving back and forth like you're half blind.
What do you mean half blind?
Cory!
I got a tail.
Herbert! You turned Cory into a rat! You turned him into a rat!
Do you got cheese in your fucking name?
It's not my cheese. It's West cheese.
Give me that cheese.
No,
I just want that cheese.
Just take the cheese.
I want the cheese, Nate.
Herbert, you got to turn him back right now. You cannot.
Nate, give me the cheese.
There it is.
Nate,
there it is.
No, you got more in your pocket.
God damn it!
You got more in your pocket.
Get off.
Don't eat that cheese, young man.
Don't.
The mixture of the formula and the cheese will make you explode. What are you talking about, man?
No, just turn him back. Just turn him back. Oh, Cory.
Give me that cheese.
Your legs are bloating, man. Your legs are bloating. Oh, no.
I told him not to eat the cheese. Episode 79, the horror of 2003, Savage Horror Creeps. I'm Cory. This is Nate.
Hello. We're back with the early 2000s, and it's very 2000.
Junior year.
You were a junior.
You were too.
Yes, I was. Yeah, we were both the same grade. Yeah, damn it.
17 years old. Not old enough to see these in a movie theater.
Oh, that didn't stop us, did you?
Well, House of a Thousand Corpses didn't get there.
I remember seeing Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake in the movie theater.
I remember Freddy vs. Jason big time.
Freddy vs. Jason I saw in the theater, yep. A Wrong Turn, Jeepers Creepers 2. Oh, yeah.
I think it was just House of a Thousand Corpses and Freddy vs. Jason. And Texas Chainsaw Massacre for sure.
Yeah, there was actually a decent amount that I saw in the theater on this. So.
Jeepers Creepers 2. Final Destination 2, I think I saw.
Yeah, because we're 17, right? So you can get into our movie theater at this.
If you really want to.
Yeah. Well.
So we are going to cover the best movies from that year, and we all know every time we do a 2000s year, we usually have gripes and grapes about how this is one of the worst years.
Gripes and grapes.
Well, gripes and grapes.
That'd be an awesome side podcast for us to do if we ever do Patreon. We're just bitching and eating fruit.
Gripes and grapes coming soon to a podcast near you. But I don't know. I do think this is one of the better 2000 years, although it still has a lot of
bangers.
Flaws from it. But I think that this was a big release year. I don't know if it was my age or what it is, but I think we actually got a pretty decent list. There's not too many that I'd like to cut off here. A lot of them that I really liked.
I actually like a lot. There's a lot of variety in here too.
See, I actually don't think that there is. I think
really?
Everything.
There's slashers. There's ghosts. There's foreign films.
Well, there's crazy people.
Hillbillies.
There's crazy people. Then there's deformed inbreds.
Yes.
And then there's.
Oh, well, to be clear, our list I feel
people
is diverse.
Fighting.
Yeah, I feel our list is diverse, but then as the whole of 2003, yes, it's like three categories: people fighting.
Every
crazy
one of the movies
people.
on our list has a companion that does the same exact thing.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
But anyways, except for our top one, I think is a little bit unique, but still at the same time, not really. But anyways, before we get into all the things 2003 horror, as always, we open up with news of late, and I got a couple of things.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
And also, I meant to say this last episode on the prom night episode, but the episode before the prom night episode, I feel like I did such a bad job on news that maybe you should start doing news, because I find news, but then I don't read up on the news. So I more have like headlines, and then sometimes you'll ask a question and I can't answer it. And
you're all clickbait articles.
when I'm looking back, I'm like, I wish I wouldn't have said that. So I don't know. Maybe next episode.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'll start doing some research here.
But this time, have you heard this big news? Resident Evil. Zach Kreger, right? Coming out with a movie.
I finally saw the trailer for it.
Oh, you did?
I did.
And well, there's a couple trailers too. There's a new one that I saw in the theater. Oh yeah, so you saw the new one.
Yep,
but there is a different one that's online. I think you might want to check out. But I heard he says that there is a possibility, and he had set up moviegoers for one lucky viewer gets a choice to become interactive in the film. Have you read about this?
No, I have nothing at all. Wow.
All right, let me try to see my clickbait article. Let's see if I can find it. I have
to read the entire headline.
Okay. Zach Kreger confirmed a random audience will be selected to play in Resident Evil the movie, and then they will be able to make certain choices throughout the movie that will change the viewing experience for everyone in the movie theater, which I think sounds impossible. So he's basically saying choose your own adventure film in a certain way, and I don't know if it's going to be an app or if somebody's going to get a remote control or something or another, but he has input a feature where you can change the outcome of the film so that maybe every time you go to the movie theater, there will be a slight difference for a different film. Maybe a good way to trick people into going to see it 5 fucking times.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would if it was that interactive. That'd be pretty fucking cool. And honestly, they're incorporating a lot of AI. I actually have a news article. I do have a news article that will. But let's finish up with this one. Okay. So would you enjoy that though? Like if you didn't have the controller,
like they give it to some fucking.
Oh yeah, what if they give it to somebody that just one of those people that we were talking off air about our theater going experiences lately, and we keep running into these like douchebag 19-year-olds, and I'm not trying to like pick on the younger crowd.
They just don't know.
But they're just talking throughout the entire movie. They're on their phone the entire
movie. Just glowing.
Like, why even spend money to go to a theater when you're just going to be on your phone, when you could just do that on your couch? I don't even understand it, but I don't know.
And I don't know how you would win to become the interactive person or like how big the stakes are on the choice that they make. If you get like the shitty ending because somebody got the wrong one person won the interactive choice.
Yep.
And I don't know. And it might be only in special theaters or maybe only on opening night or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Or you might have to pay more, like 3D price or something. I don't know.
I'm sure you'd have to pay more.
But I think it sounds like a bad idea. I mean, I think it sounds like a good idea that I hope doesn't go through.
I would want to see the movie first and then go to that experience.
Or like maybe having that experience on the DVD, and then you can do it with your remote. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It seems very gimmicky.
But in the theater, yeah.
The more we talk about it, the more I don't like it.
Yeah. But that is something they're talking about, so that's kind of weird.
So I have an AI story, actually. Well, going into interactive. So Scary Movie's coming out June 5th.
Yeah.
The new Scary Movie. Well, they're launching a website where you can make Ghost Fake, that's his name, apparently, do whatever you want. So you can go on this website, and he's totally interactive, and it's all AI concepts. You can make him, they say in the article, you can make him fart, you can make him dance, you can make him cry, you can
it's like
make him do
videos?
whatever you want. No, it's like he's just standing in a room. You could tell him to shove the remote up his butt, and he will do it, And, so it sounds pretty weird, but it's all generative AI, so it should be able to do what you tell it to do.
That makes me worried that there's going to be just nothing but AI jokes in this film.
Scary Movie? Well, the Wayans brothers are too old to be embracing AI, so I think we'll be okay. They keep saying that it's going to be old school.
But there's a bunch of nephews in it. There's Wayne. There's like 3 new Wayans brothers in the Scary Movie 6 movie, and they're all like 20.
Yeah.
Because that's what Marlon said.
Greg Wayans,
It ain't
Kim
a Wayans
Wayans.
movie unless there's at least 5 Wayneses in it. And they're not getting the old Waynes. There's new Wayneses.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of Wayneses. I'm looking at it right now. So all the Wayans family.
I mean, I saw that Lizzo video. Like Kill Ho or something.
No, I haven't. Is that for the
movie? Yeah.
Is it for a movie? Okay.
It's just Lizzo shaking her ass around a bunch of ghost faces, and it's like ho. It's like scream ho.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
Hard pass.
Anyway.
But yeah. So anyway, if you want to get for the next week before it comes out, you want to get pumped up for the Scary Movie, you can go on this website and then
you can make Ghost Fake do some gay stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. So they'll be launching it soon. It's called subservientghostface.com.
Okay. In television news, A24 has a release date for the Friday the 13th thing, and they have confirmed that the story begins 9 months after the drowning of Jason.
Okay.
So
he's not going to be in it.
Well, as a legend, I'm sure.
But
or will they have a soggy
Well,
kid
no, I
come
think
out.
this is going to be...
Well, obviously, it's Pamela Voorhees setting up for Friday the 13th one.
Yeah, she's going to be killing people and then creating the lore that is Jason and the curse, right?
Well, yeah. Because they're telling the stories already in the beginning of Friday the 13th.
It's
pretty much
already like...
those stories they're telling.
It's got a death curse,
And
right?
then probably Pamela Voorhees going slowly crazy until she becomes a sadistic killer. Maybe we'll get like the first kill at the end of the
So we're not
series
going
or
to see
something.
him drowned.
They might recap it. Who
Yeah.
knows? But the story begins 9 months after. And then another TV news. Remember that Halloween TV series that Peacock was working on?
Yes.
Canceled. Thank God.
Yeah. I was hoping it would be decent to wash the taste of the David Gordon Green trilogy out of
But
our
it won't
mouths.
be decent, and you know it won't be decent. And
I don't
this
think
is
we
probably
needed
for
it.
the best.
Yeah. I don't think we needed it
Let
at
it
all.
sit for 8 years at least, I say.
I agree. That's 8 years is a good time.
Let it sit 8 years. 2034.
Yeah.
Something's gonna come up before 2034, but
You know it's going to. Because they still have the rights to it.
Yeah.
So,
well, like 2 people have the rights to it, so it's like even worse.
yeah. And before they lose the rights to it, they will start making shit.
Yeah.
So, do you know why it got canceled at all?
I don't.
Okay.
It's probably because it sucked.
Yeah, they just didn't have a good idea.
They were like, "Yeah, we're trying to do this again." And
You
it's
know
such
what?
a bad
I
idea.
appreciate that, though, because rather than making a couple
Acknowledge
movies...
the fact, understand that what
Yeah.
you're doing sucks, and then you
Don't
can shelve something if it sucks.
Yeah, don't continue
force
to bury the franchise. Because it's already under a lot of scrutiny to begin with right now.
They gave it to Eastbound and Down.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have did that.
And look, those movies are interesting, but they're far from good.
The first one is, and then the second one's like, "What's going on?" And the third one was like, "Wow, that's where
Yeah. Yeah, I like the first, or I love the first one. I've appreciated the second one more, Halloween Kills. But then Halloween Ends, I really enjoyed when it first came out. I was like, all right, we're doing something different here. And the more I watch it or think about it, the more I'm less and less happy.
Yeah.
So,
And that's all I got for news, though, for right now. So, should we get on to what we watched?
yeah, we definitely should, because we've been watching a lot of things.
Yeah, well, sure have.
Sure have.
I went and saw Obsessed.
Obsession.
Obsession.
Yes.
Obsession. Curry Baker. YouTube comedian that actually... I watched a lot of his old shorts and stuff, and wow, I had no idea he was such a jackass product of Jackass.
Really?
Have you watched any of his old skits?
No, nothing at all. I have no idea who this
And
guy
then
is.
you haven't even seen this movie, so I got to be careful with what I say.
Yeah, be careful, because I'm going to see it this next weekend.
So I went in to see Obsession. I was very excited for this. Last year, they were saying that it was the best horror movie of last year, but you had to go to a Fantastic Fest or a film festival to see it. And now it is out to the big public, and I heard that this was amazingly brutal horror by a comedian, and he's not doing it for jokes. And this movie is wickedly dark, insanely dark, very thought-provoking. I tell you what, it ruined my fucking night. So
Really?
I had finally had a day off, and then I decided to go to the early showing, and I went to it at like 12:30 or something. And don't go see this movie at 12:30 in the day. Go see it later in the night, because the movie ends so bleak. It is so bleak. The entire film is quite bleak, and I left feeling sick to my stomach.
Wow. That says a lot.
And I went out to eat after that. Had like this sad ramen.
Sad ramen.
Went home, tried to pick out another movie. I was like, please give me a happy movie.
Yeah.
Watched a fucking Marvel movie with a frown. Went to bed
Really?
thinking about the film. And yeah, it's and I think it just hit home on a couple of subjects. I did laugh. It is funny. The gore is pretty good. The way that they use shadows in this film, priceless. The cat stuff was fucking amazing. The cat has way more to do with the film than you think it does. So if you haven't seen it and you're watching it, pay more attention to the cat stuff. And then, and if you've already watched it, think about that cat stuff. And yeah, I think it's really hard not to spoil this one.
Yeah.
But I want to say it ruined my night in the best way. It's very bleak. All these actors did a great job, even though you don't know who they are. It felt somewhat real. There is some suspension of belief that you need to do where things.
Well, it's a genie, right?
And I
genie
know
that's granting him wishes.
No, it's not a genie.
Well,
it's a wish horror.
It's okay.
It is a wish.
A wish horror.
But it's like a fucking thing you go to a witch store, like a crystal, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay,
and then you got like your fucking thing, and then he does it, and I think it has, the only reason it worked was because of other stuff that happened. But you should definitely check out this movie. It is darker than you think, or darker to me.
Think it's gonna make your top 10 this year?
Oh yeah, it's my number one right now.
Oh, nice.
It is very close with 28 years later, but I think this is top 5 for sure.
Nice.
I think a star has been born in Curry Baker, and I think that this is his new thing. And I'm excited for his new movie, Anything But Ghosts, with the Breaking Bad guy and Bryce Dallas Howard, one of my all-time crushes. So,
should we keep trading off?
Sure. Do the one that I didn't see. You saw Passenger.
I saw Passenger, just because I didn't think that this was going to be in the theater for that long. This movie is getting a lot of
I had
middling reviews.
I had strong plans to see it on Monday, and the person I was going it with, my daughter, on her birthday, we were going to see it on her
you gotta see what.
And we read those reviews, and we actually decided that we didn't want to do it.
Well, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and make an effort to go see it. Because based on the reviews, I thought it would be like here for a week and then gone. But I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's a very simple story. But it's done by Andre Overdahl, who did, Troll Hunter and
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And man, if you like Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, because you find it like
much.
but like the creepy setups and scenes and stuff like that, that's what this movie is. Like he trades a very complex story. He doesn't do that at all. He just goes a very simple story.
Is the horror the homelessness, or is there actually something else?
No, it's definitely something
supernatural.
I'll say it's supernatural of some sort. And it's basically this couple that sells their home and decides to live in their van, and so they want to travel throughout the United States, and they meet something along the way on the road, and it's terrifying. And again, simple story. You're not going to get like too crazy. What this movie focuses on is just to deliver really cool.
1 million people gave this 2 stars.
I don't know. I'm seeing some other ones.
You gave it a higher one.
I think it'll be in my top 10 of the year, honestly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it's not an elevated story.
Evil Dead's still coming. Terrifier's still coming.
Yeah, there's a lot to come out still. But it just focuses on delivering good scare scenes.
Okay.
And that's what's kind of fun, because it's just like, oh, hey, it's nice to go see a 3-star horror film every once in a while. That's not trying to be something more than what it is.
It's trying to be a 3-star?
It's trying to just
it failed because it's a 2-star.
Be a horror movie. Yeah, on Letterboxd. I know. I personally don't understand why it's getting as much hate as it does.
If it was trying to be a 2-star, then it did really
I gave it 3.5. I think it maybe is like a 3, but it's not a 2.3. A lot of people are just hating on this movie, and I don't really get it. I don't know if they're expecting like obsession and stuff like that, but
and that's what some people are saying, that it is the
it's not
down
that
after scene.
Yeah,
everybody saw this great film, and then they were like, "Oh, now next up to bat, grand slam."
No, what you get is good scary set pieces.
Probably could have benefited from getting put out a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, probably so, because it's just got good scary set pieces. And if you just want to like put on like a 90-minute horror movie,
you still haven't seen The Mummy, and you still haven't seen Faces of Death, right?
No, I've seen both of those.
Oh,
and we talked about Mummy last time.
Oh yeah, we did.
But Faces of Death,
yeah, we did talk about. You're right.
Faces of Death, I saw finally, and I thought it was okay. I thought it was cool that how they worked in the original movie, into it.
Yeah.
And I thought the killer was great. Everything else was just kind of blah to me. I gave it about 3 stars, but it's not bad, and I don't think it's too intense for people to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like the original is.
Late to the party, not because of our fault, but because of our movie theater's fault. Hookum.
Yeah, Hookum.
Hookum. We came to our shitty theater. We have a movie theater that has 4 theaters, one that is closed. one that has bad seats, and then one in Chippewa, and then one in Eau Claire. And they decided to 2 weeks after its release get Hookum.
It is weird. Hokum.
And the bad movie.
How many O's do you think this movie has?
Just one.
Just one. Just one.
Hookum. How come? My review was, how come there's not more
Were Rabbit?
Were Rabbit. Because I went into this movie thinking, oh my God, because you see a little bit of that rabbit in the trailer.
Yeah.
And I was like, that rabbit's going to be so stupid. And it was my favorite part of the movie. I absolutely loved that rabbit.
It is great.
When he was yelling. But here's what this movie was to me. I think the movie's good, but I don't think it's hardcore. People are acting like this is so scary. I thought that most of the scares were cliche. And then, okay, a movie that we're going to talk about tonight that I'm going to just blurt out right now. Who's the guy in Identity that did the boombox? What's the actor's name?
Oh, John Cusack.
John Cusack did a whole bunch of thrillers, right?
1408 and
they all felt like the same movie.
Yep.
This movie felt like one of those movies to me. One of those movies that I barely want to call horror. I mean, obviously, this one is little bit
pretty
more
hardcore horror
because of a few parts, but it was just a guy in a scary room dealing with an
entity. Yeah, I was gonna say,
know.
Let's not give it away, but yeah.
And it felt like something that I'd seen before. And maybe it's because Parks and Rec. I've seen Parks and Rec. Adam Scott. I thought he was cool in The Monkey in his little part, but
he's a dick in this one.
I did like that he was an asshole.
I
that
did too.
His
it was a different character
a little bit more, where you're like, I hope something does happen to this guy. But I don't know. Adam Scott's turning into a John Cusack for me. You know, like a guy that's going to start getting roles when we could give it to. I'd rather go to like a badass or like a horror vet or
I guess I understand where you're coming with that one. I don't know. I loved Hokum, honestly. I went in for some reason with low expectations. I really thought it was going to be just bleh and kind of bland.
See, the people said this was so good, and I had my speculations because I didn't like the Oddity.
Yeah, I haven't
this
really
is way
liked
better than Oddity.
Damien McCarthy's movies. I have been just totally lukewarm on every single one. Caveat.
And I'm a little lukewarm on.
Oddity.
I'm a little bit lukewarmer on this one. And I gave it a 3.5, but I considered giving it a 3. But like there was things I really liked about it. There was, but then there was some generic things, and I kept on going back to Oddity, and I was like, this is just cheap jump scares, dude.
Oh man, there's I don't know, man. Like finally, I think Damien McCarthy nailed what he was trying to do, because he makes some creepy movies, but then they just don't land at the end. And this one, just to me, was very, very creepy. Well done, set up. It's a full story that you don't have to try and think too much about.
Me that you didn't feel like you've already heard this story before?
Well, if you're saying things like that, I really don't know if you're going to like Passenger then, because everything in Passenger has been done before. It's just been done better. I
don't mind doing it
better
again.
than it has lately.
I don't mind I like some cliches. You know what I mean? I like going to movies with people that have scares like this, because I like watching other people get scared, because I've lost the feeling.
Yeah, we're desensitized.
I don't get the sensation.
Yeah.
So I like, but when other people get the sensation.
Yeah, no, I get that.
It was a good movie, and I there was not a time in the movie where I was like, I wish I wasn't watching this movie.
Yeah,
and that's what makes a bad movie. So I was enjoying it, but with the hype, and then me looking at it with maybe a cynical eye because of the director or because of everybody else liked it so much, and I was ready to be the devil's advocate. I don't know. It wasn't that groundbreaking.
I wouldn't say it's groundbreaking by any means, but it's well told, and I love the setting, the atmosphere. I thought Adam Scott's character being a huge dick in the film was refreshing for a change.
But he kind of...
But he's not like the jokey
we did that
Parks and Rec
where he
Adam
learned
Scott.
His lesson.
He was still talking shit at the end.
Why don't you bring that transcript over on Monday?
Well, I guess so. But... yeah, he's got a little bit of redemption, but
fucking Christmas Carol.
There's some fucking creepy shit.
It's a fucking Christmas Carol all over again.
No, it's nothing like that. I do think it has the best jump scare in this year so far, I think. Anyway.
Okay.
There's one where he's walking from room to room, the camera's following him, and then all of a sudden, something is right behind him. And I
give
thought that was well
Obsession
done.
an A, and I give
but I haven't seen Obsession yet.
I give Hokum a B-.
Okay.
I just Hokum.
Hokum's my number 2 of the year.
There wasn't more stuff.
Hokum's my number 2 so far of the year.
Okay.
But I haven't seen Obsession.
Okay.
And it hasn't beat Bowden Temple, for sure. But
that's all I've seen. You seen anything else?
I saw Apex.
Oh.
Who
cares?
Not a horror movie. I thought it might, just because it's
survival animal.
Yeah, no animal. It's Taron Egerton just
but in the woods
hunting Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
And I thought it might go like a little Wolf Creek-ish. It doesn't really go there.
No.
And it's pretty vanilla.
Fuck that movie.
Yeah.
Fuck Netflix.
Yeah, it's not great. So I gave it like a 2.5 stars. And I wouldn't say it's horror. I would say it's thriller at best. Did you see The Bride yet? They released that.
No.
I'm curious to
HBO
see.
Max.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what you think about that.
I actually had queued it up a couple times and
if you like it or
been like,
not.
I don't have 2.5 hours to be disappointed by this film. But I'll watch it. You're right.
Yeah.
I should have watched it.
Well, I mean, you got all year. Yeah.
I should have watched the last
But I'm
night.
curious to think if you're going to... I could see you going either way.
Oh.
Well, it's no horror.
Christian Bale reminds you of me, doesn't he?
Well, yeah.
Maybe. He does?
No, The Bride actually reminds me of you.
I remind
more
you,
so.
The chick reminds you of me?
Yeah, how she acts more so than Christian Bale in this film.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then Jake Gyllenhaal's in it, so it's got to be pretty good.
Yeah, he's in it.
I love that guy.
Yeah. But that's it. That's all I've been watching.
All right.
Hey, we actually brought some movies to the table. I feel like you've been watching them lately. And I actually made an effort to... I did 4. I did 4.
All right.
And I can't wait to see Obsession and then Backrooms by the next time. So,
well, there'll be a lot, but we'll get into that later. Okay.
Yep.
So, we're about to get into emails, right?
yes, we are.
Do you remember last episode?
I do.
Okay.
In what way?
The emails we got. Remember we got some emails last episode?
Your mother's in here with his cars. Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
Well, yeah, of course I remember that we got some
letters.
emails.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after the episode, you were like, dude, do you have any idea? Do you have
Temptress of the Shadows.
So
yes, she emailed in, she came back to the podcast, called us out on some things.
And then you were like, dude,
I don't think it was
what
fair.
do you think? What do you think?
Well, we've been speculating for about a year now.
So I went home, I cleared off the dry erase board. I grabbed the pinup board. I gathered some clues.
A ball of yarn.
Yes, I had a ball of yarn.
Okay, sure.
I put together some clues.
Red string.
And I like to call myself Tentacle Barbarian when I get into that mode, because I can solve any case.
Tentacle Barbarian.
Tentacle Barbarian. You can look that up on Google. You can find me on Craigslist. I'll solve any case for you.
Okay.
Contact the Tentacle Barbarian. I got all the airs. I think like a monster, therefore I can catch a monster. And then I went back and I listened to some of the old testimonies of things that she wrote. And I got to tell you, I think I solved the case.
Oh, okay.
And then before I do
so this is Detective Tentacle Barbarian, hot on the trail.
At his best. Okay.
Okay.
So the letters came in. Do you remember when the letters started coming in?
It was around last year's Halloween party or 2 years ago?
About a month before.
A month?
2 or 3 months before last year's Halloween. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
They had mentioned things about our costumes.
Oh, it had to be before because she said that she was there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Watching us from the shadows.
Right.
Sassy as ever. She originally called herself Mistress of the Dark. We called her out. We were very mean.
Yeah.
And then she changed her name to
we were very mean. We belittled her.
Temptress of the Shadows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, great. We love this.
Yeah.
It was always weird to me that she would always be surprised that I was nice and that you were mean.
I don't know. Did she say that?
She showed interest.
I was mean?
Talked about howling at the moon with you on any night.
Did you go back to previous episodes?
Yeah, I did. She told a story about being in a cult.
Yeah, she did do that. Yep.
We asked her questions about the cult.
Yeah.
She didn't really answer them.
No.
We know somebody personally that we met around the same time that was in a cult. There's only a few people know about this other person we know that was in a cult. And that seemed...
And you're sure I know this person?
So I started pulling all these things. Okay. And then...
Tentacle Barbarian.
But really, what really got it was in the last episode, she mentioned that she had seen Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
And you had seen Silence of the Lambs.
I had seen Silence of the Lambs.
And after she had said, I saw Silence of the Lambs for the 40th anniversary. And then she gave a review. And then you verbatim said, wow, that's exactly what I said about Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Okay. Who did you go to Silence of the Lambs with?
Justine, Paul, and Emily was there.
Okay. Remember in the last...
There were other people there, though, too.
Remember in the last episode, she had talked about how she had gotten a new job. And the job was really bugging her. And
no, I don't remember that.
Sick.
But...
She'd go, I've been busy working. Okay. And then I remember at your birthday party, somebody else had been telling me something about, the hours, the work. I always have to work on the days I don't want to work. In fact, I have to leave right now to go to work. But really, it was the fact that you said that's exactly what I had thought about Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
So, Halloween, Mistress of the Dark messaged us, and then on Halloween, there was someone dressed up as Mistress of the Dark. There was somebody who had seen Silence of the Lambs and gave the same review that you had given of Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah? I see where you're going with this.
I'm telling you, I am
maybe
nearly sure that Temptress of the Shadows is not only the strong woman, not only
Justine,
the Wolf State.
I see where you're going with this.
Silence of the Lambs. Learn how to review movies from somebody I well know. Justine Batts.
Maybe. That makes sense. I
don't think it makes sense. I think it makes perfect sense.
Detective Tentacle Barbarian. If you had a pipe to be smoking, that'd be amazing.
I put all my arms out. I took all the clues. She has to be someone that knows us.
Yep.
She also mentioned...
What cult?
Remember how she said Lizzie was part of the Valley Brook cult.
Oh,
So I had thought it was her for a really long time. And I feel like Justine is telling Lizzie's cult story. I don't know, because I thought it was her for a minute.
Wait, so she's telling other people's stories?
And then I don't know.
Interesting.
Well, I don't know.
Interesting.
You know her better than me.
You would think I would know this.
Do you know this? Did you know this the whole time?
No. I would have probably shut it down, honestly, if it was happening.
I am almost sure. And then I expressed, I took the suspects, and I interrogated a couple of the suspects, and check. What's the email? Oh, we can't say that on air, can we? Because then people.
No, but I could tell you offline.
Is that another clue?
No, I don't get it.
All right, it's time to come out of the shadows.
Let me Google this.
It's time to come out of the shadows. We know it's you, Justine.
I Googled the name of the email. It doesn't stand for anything. I was hoping we'd be like, aha!
Well,
She used to ride horses, or I don't know.
I think it's time for you to come out of the shadows and come clean that you've known us this whole time.
Just been fucking with us for 14 months.
And if anybody...
Wait, so I'm mean and you're nice? I feel like that was partially
Well, no, she's
you.
always like, surprisingly, Cory
Oh, yeah,
was
I see
very
it.
nice.
Nice Cory, naughty Nate to be here. Huh?
I don't know. I didn't listen to all the messages, but I went back and I found a couple. And I am, without a doubt, 100% sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to... I'm going through the emails right now in the thing I just searched.
And it started right after that Fright Night episode.
First one we ever got was August 14th, 2025.
When did she find out about the podcast? When was the Fright Night episode that
She found out about the podcast in 2024 when we hosted our Halloween
But
event.
But the Fright Night episode that she featured on the skit with us.
What episode was that? I don't remember what episode that was.
Right before that.
I don't know. We're gonna go back through her emails but it's a best guess that we've had so far.
It's not a guess.
Or deduction.
Tentacle Barbarian's never wrong.
Tentacle Barbarian. I still don't get where that name came from, but I love it. Detective Tentacle Barbarian.
You can look me up on Craigslist.
We should
solve any case.
You called her out on air. We're gonna call her out online or offline.
Hot dog in my pocket.
I'm gonna throw a brick through a window with a note attached to it.
We know.
We know
you are.
you, temptress.
So if you do want to fuck with us, or if you do want to call us, or if you do want to come clean, message us at savagehorrorcreeps@gmail.com.
You can say you were hot in a leather jacket before, though.
Yeah, but then...
Does that mean anything?
Well, who doesn't think I'm hot in a leather jacket?
I don't know.
Are you jealous?
No. Yeah, you look hot in a leather jacket.
Yeah, with the hair down?
Yeah.
It's one of the only things I got going for me. Okay?
I'm just like quickly scanning through the emails.
You think I'm right, though, right?
I think that is the best. Not guess.
And I don't know. I guess.
I think you're onto something here.
And I think I brought it up once before, and you were like, "No."
Well, you think I'd know. You know what I mean?
You would know.
You would think I would know. That's why I said that. But yeah. I honestly, that's probably the most educated guess that we've had so far.
I spent about a week and a half not telling you. You made it easier because you didn't write back to me at all that last week.
Yeah.
But it was hard not to spill the beans.
I guess.
You spilled your beans. We got a letter from Adam, right?
You probably yeah, and that's it. And yeah, I know. I think you're onto something there. But yes, we do have a letter from Adam, and we actually know that he's the one emailing in because he emails so often
right.
that he's even got his own bit on the podcast.
Right.
Letters from the Beyond.
It was really that Silence of the Lambs thing.
Yeah. Well, that makes
And
sense.
You said it. You solved it last episode.
Yeah, I didn't even put two and two together.
That's exactly what I said about Silence of the Lambs.
Fucking A.
And then that's when it triggered for me, when I was listening to the last podcast. And I heard you say that.
Do you listen to every episode of our podcast?
Of course.
Wow, that's crazy.
Listen to the skits like 8 times.
Wow. I'm okay.
I got to show everybody. I got to force feed it into their face. If you get in my car, you got to listen to a little bit of it.
All right. So, yes, that's right. Adam is a longtime listener, friend of the podcast, that owns a shop in Eau Claire, Wisconsin called The Beyond, which is our favorite VHS, DVD, all oddity retailer around. And you should definitely check him out on Instagram at The Beyond. Is it just The Beyond? If I'm going to shout out his Instagram handle, I better fucking know.
The Beyond.
Yeah,
Wisconsin
the
Street.
Beyond Eau Claire. It's fucking amazing. He has a lot of good stuff. You should check it out if you're in the area, or just reach out to him on Instagram. Try to buy this whole stock. Anyway, he says, "Howdy, I hear it's the 2013 episode. Yeehaw! 2003 episode. Yeehaw!"
Did he write 2013 or 2003?
No, I screwed up on that one.
Okay.
I hear it's a 2003 episode. Yeehaw! Could it possibly be the best year for horror of all time? Not sure if you're counting Gozu,
Yeah,
But that-
Takashi Miike.
but that would be my number one pick of the year. I've never looked at soup ladles the same since I first saw the movie. Yeah.
Have you seen the movie?
No, I haven't. But I'm familiar
I
with that
watched
scene.
it without the subtitles, so
Ooh.
it was weird,
Yeah, that would be
but
weird.
still slightly entertaining.
And if I'm honest, I did try out that technique once upon a time. Not as great as they make it look. I had a great time at the 40th birthday party. Sorry I fell asleep. I'm an old, feeble bastard. He slept for the majority of the party.
So suitable. Well, he wasn't the only one sleeping. So midnight hit on your birthday, 40-year-old birthday, and we had close to half of the entire movie watching thing resting or napping.
Jeez. We know how to party.
It's
It truly is a 40th birthday party.
It's suitable.
Sorry I fell asleep. I'm an old, feeble bastard. Still waiting for an episode where you rank the best horror porn parodies. Corey, I was surprised to hear on the prom night episode that you are a gay Satanist. I forgot about
Surprised?
that. Surprise. Yeah, surprised?
I
Really?
didn't think that was that surprising.
Justine being the Temptress of the Shadows. That's a surprise. You as a gay Satanist? Not really. Here on the prom night episode that you're a gay Satanist. That's pretty fucking rock and roll.
It is.
It is. It really is.
It is.
Have a great episode, fellas. Keep on worshiping the Dark Lord and rubbing pork swords.
Thank you.
Love, Adam.
You ever want to come rub pork swords with us, man?
For Satan.
Seats always open, man. Seats always open.
Yeah, I didn't get to see Gozu. I saw parts online, and I saw the ladle part online, which is why I know what he's talking about there. But is there a copy available? I couldn't find
Movie
it.
doesn't really make sense. I've watched it on YouTube, but then it had Hindu subtitles.
Oh, fuck.
So
Okay.
I'm watching it, trying to make sense of it, reading the synopsis. But the movie doesn't make sense, really.
Purposely.
Well, I watched it without context, and it didn't make sense. But I don't think it would make
Wow.
sense
Okay.
if I mean the
it's
head,
Takashi
the mask,
Miike.
it's all
Yeah.
over the place. It's like horror, action, drama, comedy.
Sounds like Takashi Miike.
I mean, Takashi
yeah.
Miike has what 150
Yeah.
fucking director credits,
Yeah.
and this one
And he's
feels
always doing
kinda like
everything from every genre.
everything mixed up together.
Okay.
In fact, he even did another one this year. One Missed Call was a Takashi Miike film
Yes.
as well.
Yep.
So
Adam, do you have a copy of Gozu that we can have with
I-
English subtitles?
I'll tell you this right now. I'm pretty sure that he doesn't. But I was recently
But he knows
in the
people.
upstairs of Revival Records, and there is a DVD copy of Gozu for $25.
Okay. Well, hey, if it's hard to find, then that's a steal.
Right, and I passed on it, and then I went and watched the no.
And then I just watched it with Hindu subtitles. The better viewing experience.
What do you do?
All right, so that
Oh,
is-
he also mentioned one thing to me today when I was at the Beyond before I came here.
Okay.
He said he doesn't want to be on the show because he doesn't have a voice for radio.
Oh, well, who does?
What does he have a voice for?
Like microwave repair salesman?
Thank you. Come again.
Like drive through? What is that?
There's no such thing. I mean, I have
Yeah,
a voice
I agree.
for radio, but
Yeah, you do. You have a voice for radio.
I do not. My tongue is like 6 times bigger than a normal human's. Like, can you hear that?
Yeah,
Can you hear how
everyone
big my
can hear
fucking
that.
tongue
Yeah.
is? That wasn't meant for radio either.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. But you know what? Some people just don't want to be on the radio, which I get. But hey, if you want to reach out to us on the podcast and email in, it's at savagehorrorcreeps@gmail.com. We love hearing from our listeners, as well as Facebook and Instagram. You can drop some comments in our YouTube page because we always love seeing those, as well as rate and review us on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you're listening to podcasts. And hey, you know what? We've even dropped our links on Letterboxd in the show notes. So check us out. Plenty of ways to interact with us.
All right. You know what time it is.
It's 5 weird food bit. Yeah. Okay.
So, we've all seen the movie House of a Thousand Corpses, the part where Tiny gives his hostage a bowl of cereal.
Yes.
Dry cereal, and then she says, "Will you let me go?" And he unhooks it, and he goes, "You should just eat the cereal, but you can go if you want." And then he sits there and he eats the cereal. It's always been a memorable part of me. So, in honor of Tiny, may he rest in peace. Top 5 cereals to eat while you watch horror films.
Oh, this will be fun. I've done that a lot over the years.
Number 5. This is my personal favorite 5 cereals to eat while watching movies. Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs.
Love Reese's Puffs, yes.
Captain Crunch peanut butter balls are pretty good, but Reese's Puffs have a softer layer of cocoa butter. Doesn't cut the top of your mouth, because usually you probably ate a pizza. You probably didn't let it cool off. You probably ate the pizza, burnt the top of your mouth, and then you can't have hard cereals.
Hell yeah.
Reese's Puff gives that extra soft, that cocoa flavor, that milk flavor. It makes the milk fantastic. Reese's Puffs, number 5 best cereal to watch. And then now, let's get into the gore. Number 4, Captain Crunch Berries. When you burnt your tongue and you just... And you want to inflict more pain.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember those cutting up my mouth.
The berries are so good. Oops, all berries is too much, but Captain Crunch Berries ripping up the top of your mouth because you already burnt it on pizza. Captain Crunch Berries. Number 3, Fruity Pebbles.
Sure.
Little cardboard.
Love them.
Chips of sugar.
Yep.
Fake flavored. You got to eat them within... 90 seconds?
Yeah, that's too long.
You got 90 seconds before it's just a porridge, a fruity porridge.
It really is. It becomes oatmeal.
You got 90 seconds.
Yeah, that's great.
But it is good. You can drink it with the cereal still in it. You can drink the milk, and then they just flow right down your
Stir
throat.
it up, and it becomes
Just feels like
fruity applesauce.
Yeah, swallowing bugs.
Yeah.
Number 2, Frosted Flakes.
Classic.
Sure. Corn Flakes, too bland. Got to put sugar in it.
Yep, definitely.
To eat it. Frosted Flakes.
They're
those
great.
ones you got about 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they get soggy. But, oh, God, the Frosted Flakes. Staple. Been around forever. Greatest cereal to eat while watching horror movies. Hands down, I can't think of anybody that would disagree. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
My number 1. It's tied, actually, but my number 1 of all time.
With Fruity Pebbles or what?
Golden Grams. I'm a big Golden Grams
They're the
fan.
same thing.
Damn near. But
They're
they just left off the
thing,
cinnamon.
They just put a different...
Yep.
I think they're made in the same
Crunch.
fact. Cinnamon Toast
Fantastic.
Crunch beats Golden Grams.
Yeah, I'd say that, yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Nice.
So good. You got to have
And they'll
another
stay
bowl.
harder longer.
Just like you.
Just like me. Yeah. I'm rock hard right now.
After Herbert West got to you. So yeah. Simple, plain and simple. Cereal. Everybody does it. Everybody watches horror movies and eats cereal.
I love it. It's one of my favorite things. Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is best. If you think there's a better cereal, I thought about doing the fucking Halloween Count Chocula's and the blueberries.
Yeah, that's not fair though.
Let's be honest, they're not that good.
They're not that good. I buy a box every year. I still have a box on top of my
I
refrigerator.
eat one bowl of it and then I let it get stale up there.
I got blueberry
Speaking
out
of
there
Adam
still.
from the Beyond, he actually has some old collector.
He's pulled that out before, yeah.
He's really proud of it, and it's apparently worth a lot of money. But
because they were specially drawn ones, right?
Yeah,
for the
by
box,
an artist
by
that
the
he
artist
likes,
that does it. Yeah.
And those ones are worth a lot. And he's got them in a little protective case. And
yeah.
Fucking nerd.
It's very cool. Nah, we all. I'm starting to collect Super 8 films right now.
Yeah.
Because I fell into a Super 8 player.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
Does it? That I'm projecting a shitty quality movie when I have it on Blu-ray, VHS, DVD,
I'd rather collect fucking Super 8 films than kids cereal. How about that?
Shots fired at him.
Insults from the beyond.
Insults from the beyond, yes.
Or insults to the beyond, we should say. All right, let's get into it.
All right.
Welcome to Fright Night. For real.
All right, so is what we do. We take our top 13 movies, we combine them together, we put them on a number system, and then we combine our forces and we get our top 10 horror movies of that year. We also pick our 3 closest to making to it as honorable mentions. And our first honorable mention would be Darkness Falls. I'm gonna be honest with you, Nate. I had this on like my bottom 10.
It's very B movie-esque.
It is.
But I like good setups.
I think I was expecting something else because I've heard other people say that this movie is good. Did I not watch the end or something? Is there a really good ending?
No, it's the lighthouse ending.
I can't remember it.
It's where the light is going. They're climbing up the lighthouse stairs, and then they go up to the top of the lighthouse and turn that thing on, and then vanquishes her.
And Darkness Falls.
Yeah, so Darkness Falls is about this mythical ghost that's called the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, that only comes out in the darkness. The light banishes her. And this movie is a B movie with really bad acting.
I thought it was so stupid.
Like, all the acting is really bad. But I like the lore, and I like the scare setups, right? There's good usage of the light, and then, power going out. It's very contrived like that.
And that's why this made it over Leprechaun Back to the Hood?
Well, I don't... Yes.
Because of what you just said.
Yeah.
That's better than Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
Yes. But Leprechaun Back to the Hood's
Sticky
a
Fingers
comedy.
was in it.
I know. It's more of a comedy than it is a horror movie, but... Was that your number 13?
That was my number 12.
Okay, well, still.
That would have been the next one to make it.
I'm actually surprised our number 12 made it as far as we did. But yes, Darkness Falls is a movie about a tooth fairy, a ghost called the Tooth Fairy, or a witch called the Tooth Fairy, that, does she haunt people when you start losing teeth? I can't even remember that point of it.
Yeah, it's completely dry.
She comes in the darkness.
She comes in the darkness.
She comes in the darkness. She orgasms at night in the shadows.
For real?
Oh yeah. You missed that too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I was bored out of my mind in this
movie's
film.
like 75 minutes long, though. Like, how could you be bored?
I was bored.
And all it is like basically one long chase scene.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's like got really bad acting, and that it's got some cool storyline, but it's not like well executed. But the scare scenes have always done it for me whenever this movie came out, right? And much like Passenger, because I compared Passenger to a better version of Darkness Falls. Yeah. With likable characters and things like that. I'm just a sucker for like an old-fashioned story that just tries to pull off the scenes well. And for the most part, this one does. But it's very, very B-movie-esque, for sure. And you don't remember. You're staring blankly into my soul. And you're like...
Well, I'm trying to think ahead. But, I was so bored of this film. I couldn't believe that I had been recommended this film. And I don't remember if I even...
How did you get that high up? Because I didn't put it that high up. It's just the numbering system.
You apparently did.
I think I had it. It wasn't even in my top 10, for sure.
Go back and look.
Yeah, I will.
Because it had to have been at least your 11.
It was 11. Which is kind of crazy.
That'll give it 3 points.
Yeah. All third, yeah. And you didn't rate it, I take it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think this is a good entry-level horror film. Maybe if you got a 13-year-old that you're really trying to get into a horror movie. Or, I don't know, 10, 11, 12-year-old.
Tooth Fairy stuff.
Yeah, that would scare...
Sounds like a good movie, though.
It would scare
from
a preteen.
what you said.
One. And yeah, it's got some
I can't
good...
really remember.
It's got some good setups. But, yeah, I could see why a lot of people might hate this movie. Or forget it entirely, apparently.
Speaking of darkness, our second honorable mention, Stephen King's Dreamcatcher takes place right there in Derry.
Yeah.
Universe, kind of like a sequel to Stephen King's It.
Yeah.
Except you got Duddits.
Is the gay?
Donnie Wahlberg plays a mentally handicapped child with superpowers.
Yes, of some sort.
And equips his,
he really does.
Very much like Stephen King's It's friends with superpowers in order to fight alien turds in the future.
Yeah, slug turds. Yeah, shit weasels. Literally shit weasels.
Flying alien turds. Jason Lee sitting on that toilet, keeping that shit all over the walls.
This may be one of the best casts in one of the worst movies ever.
I don't know. First of all, that guy farting and shitting, let him in, and then he goes in the bathroom. He gets shits all over the walls, and when they tip him over and you see his ass and the shit
blowing out,
that is one of the shittiest scenes I've ever seen. Like not in a bad way, but like and covered in shit.
Yeah, shit and blood.
There's shit. What's that other movie? There's shit everywhere.
Yeah, it was
like Ben Stiller or something.
Yeah.
There's shit. Oh no, it's Bob Saget.
Oh, Dumb and Dumber 2.
Shit all over the wall.
Dumb and Dumberer. Shit everywhere.
It's like that, but in like in a horror context.
Yes. Yep.
They got the original Punisher. Well, the second Punisher.
Thomas Jane. Yep.
He's got powers. Timothy Olyphant.
Morgan Freeman.
He's got a finger spin. He can find keys.
In the
I'm
memory
not sure
warehouse.
what Jason Lee's power was, but he had a power too.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it was.
And then Morgan Freeman is a guy in a helicopter
with the craziest eyebrows I've ever seen in a movie.
But I don't know. There is cool things about this movie. I mean, yes, it was executed badly.
Yeah.
I think they thought this was a for sure hit, even if they didn't try hard. And I think somewhere along the lines, the director did something wrong. And
it's just.
And then Donnie Wahlberg saying, I am Duddits at the end with the snot. I don't know why he agreed to that. He must.
Because it's Donnie Wahlberg.
I mean, he's Donnie
Everyone
McCarthy
else was
now.
Great actors. Donnie Wahlberg's like, please give me work. I'll play
I'll do
mentally handicapped
anything.
alien.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
He looked like he had a permanent cold all the
time. It was weird.
Duddits.
But it, like I said, it takes place in Derry, and it is Stephen King's story.
It's very much a Stephen King story.
Yeah.
Like it feels like a Stephen King story.
But
it
does. It makes
just
sense
not
in
a
the
good
right
one.
places and the wrong places, and it is about turds.
It's got a fun charm though. When all the four characters in the beginning, you know, I love when they go into the
corpses
woods.
look good. The snowscapes looks good. There is a horror to it. It was chilling. It's a good like horror movie to watch in the daytime. I didn't hate it.
No, I don't hate it either. But you're aware that it's not a good movie when you're watching it.
There's something rotten about it while you're watching it.
Yeah.
When you're like, what is wrong with this film?
Yes, very much so.
You can't quite put your finger on it though.
No, but you can't stop watching it though either.
The aliens look dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Giant teardrop snail looking things, yeah. With
and
teeth.
Then those were alien turds, right?
Well, I mean, like
flying, slithering.
They weren't turds,
but they came out of butts and they were brown.
They did go into butts easily,
smeared
though.
Poop everywhere they went.
Well, I mean, they are blasting their way out of a
Top 3
guy's
shit
asshole.
monsters in horror history: Spookies, Dogma.
Oh, Dogma's a great one. Yeah, the
Dreamcatcher, number 3.
Yeah, I think that's a solid
monsters.
list. Yeah, yep.
One more shit monster, and we could do a rank.
Yeah, we could. It's gonna be a mid-month episode. Best shit monsters in horror.
Shit monster episode. Thought about it.
Hello, episode 100.
And then here's our last honorable mention. We mentioned it a little bit earlier on the podcast, but I went back and looked, and there's no horror tag on this, and I didn't rewatch it for this, but I watched it a while ago. This isn't a horror movie.
It's got a slasher feel.
The movie is Identity, and I remember it.
Yep, 10 random strangers meet in a motel.
Is there a monster in this?
There is not a
I
monster.
don't remember a monster.
There's not a monster in this.
It's
remember
10
a
random
death.
strangers.
Well, there's many deaths.
Okay.
Because they're getting picked off one by one at this hotel and no one knows what's happening. But they die in some pretty brutal ways. There's an entire baseball bat shoved down
I didn't rewatch
mouth.
it again. I remember watching it. I remember going in there and saying, you know, I'm not going to watch this, and I'm just going to say
it's a psychological
I'm
thriller.
I'm going to look Nate in
first.
the eyes and say, Leprechaun Back to the Hood is better than this.
I can't agree with that. Come on, John Cusack, Ray Liotta, Amanda Peet, Dr. Cox from Scrubs. I can't remember his name.
None of these people mean anything. Ray Liotta's all right.
John Hawkes, Clea Duvall.
Don't care.
Didn't you have a crush on Stokely?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Jake Busey.
Nope.
Okay. Well, anyway, directed by James Mangold, who did Logan.
The
Logan
non-horror movie.
And Copland and tons
non-horror
of
movie. Okay.
Yeah, A Complete Unknown.
Okay. You did pretty
Walk
good
the-
at not
walk the
making
line.
horror movies.
Yeah, no, this is a thriller first.
Cusack really carries it.
And John Cusack.
Does he carry it? I love him as an actor.
He's great. I didn't know you hated John Cusack so much.
I mean, I liked him in Say Anything, but
It was 40 years ago now.
what's happened since?
Identity. 14-year-old.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a fun who did it with a little twist at the end.
It's kind of like a movie that doesn't have a genre identity.
No, it definitely does. Look, there's some supernatural elements to it, kind of.
I couldn't find a horror tag anywhere. I looked in 3 places. I even Googled his identity.
You
a horror
didn't even
movie,
watch it.
And it said, no, I seen it a while ago. I'm maybe remembering it different.
It's just that they're dying left and right, and some of them are like, there's body parts
Who's
getting
the
chopped
killer?
off. I can't tell you because that ruins the entire film.
Don't watch this movie.
Watch
me
this
the
film. No, I'm not gonna ruin it.
All right.
Because the ending kind of makes the whole film, but it's also around a time where we were seeing a lot of similar endings like this. So at that time,
let me
I
guess.
didn't like it.
John Cusack is the killer, and he had schizophrenia.
No, I'm not going to tell you who the killer is.
It's John Cusack.
Well,
isn't it?
you're heading in the right direction.
It's just like every other. Okay. I'd rather watch The Gathering.
But what I like about it is it's a rainy, trapped in a shitty motel. People are dying one by one. Some of them are very gruesome deaths.
Okay.
And yeah, you're trying to figure it out. And there's a serial killer involved. But you don't know who it is or what it is.
All right, well, let's get into what matters. Number 10, best horror film of 2003, A Tale of Two Sisters.
So I didn't get to see this one.
You've never seen this movie?
No, I've never seen this one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good movie.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. And I didn't see that until your ranking or until the final ranking came out. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I missed it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It is kind of the Japanese version of another film on our list that I'll mention when we get to that list. But it's about a girl who is in a insane asylum, and she's getting released, and she gets to go back home to where her dad lives with her new fiance, her new stepmother, and her sister. They don't tell you why she's in the asylum. They don't tell you what's wrong with her, but she gets home. She meets up with her sister. Everything is so wonderful. They go frolicking in the woods. They go dipping their toes in the pond. They go get sent up to their rooms, but they are very, very weird to their dad's new fiance. Later on, we find out that the girls believe that the dad's new fiance is responsible for the death of their mother and might also be responsible for abusing one of the two sisters.
Okay.
We go through this movie. The girl starts hearing things at night, hearing whimpering from her sister. We start catching the mother with a bloody bag dragging around the house. There's noises coming from closets. There's some really scary imagery, some cliche jump scares that make some people really happy. And at the end, we find out that there's 2 or 3 twists on who's who, and it's very 2003. But there is some ghosts, black covered Asian ghosts in creepy positions that will scare you. It's bleak. It's set in a spooky house. And yeah, it's really hard to talk about without ruining it, since we're not ruining Identity. Better not ruin Tale of Two Sisters.
I appreciate that, Corey.
But you should check this out if you do get the chance.
This is highly rated.
AMC.
Yeah, it is. This is highly rated too. So I mean, I'm bummed that I didn't get to check this one out, because I've heard good things about it, and then seeing it on our list tonight.
I thought it was better than The Grudge. I thought it was better than, well, it's up there with the. I think this one deserves more notoriety. You know what I mean? I guess it gets it, but
yeah, it gets it. It's a very popular.
It was the first time I watched it, and I liked it.
Nice.
Number 9, Final Destination 2. We covered this in our Final Destination episode that we did about a year ago. A very iconic film.
Yeah.
Very missed opportunity. What I don't like about this film is that Devon Sawa's not in it. What I don't like about this film is that Ali Larder comes back for fucking no reason. What I don't like about this film is it ends different than every other Final Destination film with a survivor. I'm gonna fucking ruin that. But
there were survivors in the first
one.
one.
The opening premonition is iconic. Nobody ever goes on trips without seeing trucks with logs in it.
Yes.
Every person that has watched this film has been personally changed by it.
This has got some great deaths.
It deserves a lot of respect. I am a little oversaturated on Final Destination films.
I am
films
too.
Like Final Destination, which made me put this a little bit lower than it would. But it does deserve respect because of that opening fucking scene.
It's got to be one of the best sequels.
Yeah.
I think we ranked it pretty high.
Yeah.
I'm Final Destination out. Let's go back to our old, hey, give us another 8 years before we get another Final Destination movie.
Well, I don't think, Final Destination just needs 3.
Just 3 films?
3 years.
Oh, okay. And then we could do another one?
Yeah.
Bloodlines is popular, so that's probably going to be 3 years or less.
And I liked Bloodlines when I saw it, but it has not grown on me since.
No. Because they're all just doing kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
they
need to, I don't know, remake the first or get a director that doesn't belong and really do something different. They need to break
something
the formula.
like James
somehow.
Mangold with Identity.
Make it NC-17. I don't know. Yeah.
Just all genital trauma the entire movie.
Do something.
Do
something.
Yeah, at least when this one came out, it was still fresh and fun.
Yeah.
Now after 6 films,
there is some good effects, like that one guy, that one stoner dude that gets the barbed wire.
Yeah, I love that scene.
Down.
Yeah,
it was a pretty good use of CGI in a film from this time. Some of my favorite characters from all the Final Destination films are in this one. Still not as good as the first one.
Nope, I agree.
It is one of the better
worthy sequels.
And that iconic premonition.
Mm-hmm.
Big time good.
Speaking of worthy sequels,
Jeepers
Creepers 2.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to say
Where'd you get those eyes? The song's not in it.
They didn't? Oh, really?
No
I did
song.
not pay attention to that.
Should have put that song in there.
Wow, I'm surprised he didn't. I thought they always did that in every film.
And was this the same creeper?
It's the same creeper.
But I thought he had to wait 27 years.
Yeah, the timeline's fucked in this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it makes it seem like, what's his face? Derry?
Pennywise.
No, not Pennywise.
The shit monsters.
No, Justin Long. Derry's his name in the first film.
Oh,
yeah, Justin Long and his sister's shit happened like a while.
Haven't you heard that
this.
theory that the creeper is the same type of monster that?
No one's heard that theory. You're just
I've
making
heard
that up right
now.
now.
I got clickbait on that. Bunch of that.
Yeah, I bet you did. I read it in a headline.
The alien from Dreamcatcher Pennywise
God.
and the creeper are all the same type of monster.
Well, I don't know. I like this one because of the contained atmosphere that you have. It's basically killing people on a school or killing teens on a school bus, which is pretty fucking fun. And there's a lot of good jump scares and interesting things that you could do with just basically people trapped on a school bus.
Yeah.
And
I like that all the boy athletes, the creeper likes them.
Oh, he really
likes all
them.
their athletic parts,
and they're not as athletic as
and
they thought they
he's
were.
Smelling them, and I love it when they go for runs and he's flying through the sky.
Yeah,
and I do think the creeper looks pretty cool in this one.
I like the addition of Ray
but
Weiss.
Here's the thing: you see him
trying to get revenge.
You see him flying around in the second one so much.
Yeah,
why the fuck does he even drive a car in the first one?
Because it's scary.
He can fly like a hawk.
Right. You would think you'd just be up on a tree branch somewhere just sniffing.
Yeah, what does he need that shitty truck for?
To haul bodies, probably. Because if he's getting like a whole bunch of teens, he can't just fly a handful of teens back to his lair.
No. Well, I think the reason why the truck wasn't in Jeepers Creepers 2 is because somebody had to use it for our number 2 film.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it definitely seems like a set piece out of that.
Isn't that weird?
But yeah, because you also rank Jeepers Creepers 2 pretty high. I mean, do you like this one?
Number 8. Number 8. Yeah, I think it's right where it is.
Yep. Do you like this one better than the first one?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Worthy
sequel though.
I'll be honest, I'm not even the biggest creeper fan, and not because of the news of the director being totally awful person. I kind of like the creeper. I like teens getting killed. I think at the time it was a great legend, how they were trying to create a new of the 2000s monsters that stand out, like the creeper, and there wasn't a lot of Freddy Krueger type icons, and I think the creeper kind of stands out, and I like that he sucked eyeballs out, but I think that they did a lot of things wrong in both of the movies, where I'm really torn in Jeepers Creepers, where I like half of the film and I really hate half of the film. But I just like the creeper, and I liked him flying, and I like the ideas of a human bat eating the heads off of fucking snotty jockey boys.
That one's pretty cool when he regenerates his head. I like Ray Weiss's character in this too.
He was the grandfather of who in the first film? Was it
somebody that got abducted
in the
beginning? No, it wasn't of the main character. Okay. But I like that he was out for revenge on that one.
And I like the end, how he stayed alive long enough to fucking watch them, and they're getting $10. And I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm. Good lore in these first two.
Rewatching it for 2003, I went into it remembering it, liking it less, and it was a little bit. It's a pretty entertaining film.
Yes.
And if you go into it not trying to be so hard on it, it's just good monster fun.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
Good monster. It's better. It's a better monster than death.
In Final Destination 2?
Yeah, just like some beknownst thing. I like having a physical creature that you can understand and learn more about, and the creeper did a good job.
And I wish they would have just stopped after 2.
What body part do you think he'd take of yours? What's your favorite part? I think he'd be after my calves, my bartending calves.
Yeah, you got some good bartending calves.
I can do Jean-Claude Van Damme kicks with him.
Yeah.
I think he'd sniff me out and go after my calves. What do you think he's going to go after for yours?
It's a good question.
It's not that mustache, I'll tell you that.
No. Doesn't come together all the way on the beard. Been trying to put it together for years.
What body part do people tell you is your best?
He's probably going to suck my eyes out, maybe.
You think you got pretty? People have said you have pretty blue eyes.
Yeah, I don't get that, but I can't see him either. So maybe they'd suck my eyes out.
Maybe he's suck your blue eyes.
Yeah.
Or maybe you got good toes or something.
I have okay feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
Okay, so
it's not bad either.
Okay,
it's not that.
What's the actor from the first movie?
I got muscular legs. Maybe if he wants that.
What's the actor from the first movie?
Justin Long.
You got better eyes than Justin Long?
Didn't he just have brown eyes?
He sucked Justin Long's eyes out.
He sucked a lot of things off of Justin Long at the end of that film, though.
Justin Long's got a lot of good parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
We just leave it there. He's got a lot of good parts.
Jeepers Creepers 2. Number 7. I think this is where it starts to get fun. Wrong Turn, the original. Elijah Dushku. Straight off a TV.
What a fox.
Is she?
I think so.
You do?
Yes.
See, I never really got the hype. I remember I had like a Maxim magazine when I was 17 of the Dushku, and I remember her in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back of the Dushku. And I remember, I was thinking I should be into the Dushku, but I've never...
You've never douche-cooed.
There's something... She walks like she's got a Dushku.
I don't know what that means. I've never
Poop
really
in
seen
your
her walk.
vagina.
Oh, is that what it is?
When you got a Dushku.
You're wiping back to front.
And you got a little Dushku in your vagina.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, she'd fit right in with
You
the...
need to douche your coo. You know what I mean?
She'd fit right in with all the nasty, nasty fucking hillbillies in this movie, though.
No, she was good and spunky, and she did fit as a final girl. I did believe that she was a girl that would fight her way out of it despite whatever's in her vagina. And then the car crash at the beginning, great setup. The
tree scene is pretty fun.
It's just, is it too much? The Hills Have Eyes.
To me, it's more like Mutant Deliverance. You know what I mean?
I don't think I've seen that film. Mutant Deliverance?
Well, Deliverance. You've seen Deliverance.
Oh, Deliverance.
Yeah, but it's not like a mutant deliverance.
I thought you were
they're
talking
more
about a film
up.
called Mutant Deliverance. I was like, oh, I'll look it up.
It's just mutants.
So
making
Deliverance
people
with
squeal like a
mutants.
pig.
I don't know. I just the one thing that always bugged me so much about it was it just felt like such a blatant ripoff of The Hills Have Eyes, and it's just the Woods Have Eyes.
Yeah, it's The Woods Have Eyes. But I love the setting of the woods and the camping
and
stuff. And they're creepy.
In the early 2000s, people were really afraid of deformed inbreds, and that was like
it's a big
huge thing where they were like, they're out
big
there.
year for deformed inbreds.
I like the opening scene with the rock climbing where the rope's gone, boyfriend's gone, and then he's like, them breaking into that house. I did you end up putting yourself on the inbred side ever? Because they did kind of like break into the house
to where they're getting fucked with all the time. I mean, they kind of initiated with popping the tires and all that other stuff. If
you put yourself in the inbred's spot, what would you do?
Oh, probably rape and eat them.
Yeah.
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 You break into my house, that's what will happen to you.
The couple from the Dawn of the Dead remake are in this film.
Oh, yeah.
They were the lovers in Dawn of the Dead, and then they got to be lovers in Wrong Turn, too.
Must have enjoyed working together.
Yeah.
I wonder if they made it in real life.
I think they did.
Did they? I don't know. That sounds like a clickbait headline to me.
Maybe it was. But the girl that had the dog, and then he was the security officer. And
yes. Yep. No, I remember.
Weird casting. And then the main character guy with the cool car, he was in another movie from this year called Love Object. Did you watch Love Object?
No, I didn't see that one.
Companion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a
Companion before Companion.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of fun when we go back on these years and we're just like, oh.
That's where they got it.
That's where they got it. Yeah.
But it was like, whoa, this is Companion. Except for, it was a real doll robot. I don't know. But anyways,
yeah,
he's here in this film. Jeremy Sisto is very Jeremy Sisto in it.
He really is. Yeah.
And it's just a fun, get out in the woods, take out the camera.
Yep.
Fear Factor style horror film with something that a lot of people were afraid of at the time. If you like Hills Have Eyes, you'll really like this one. It spawned 9 sequels.
Yeah. The second one's great.
That's like the Fear Factor one, right?
Yeah, with Henry Rollins. I really enjoyed that one. After that, though, it's diminishing returns to the extreme. But Well, I'm sure we'll rank that.
I remember Wrong Turn having an adverse effect on me when I was 17 when I first saw it, and being like, this is revolutionary. This is the future of horror. This is very Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is very Hills Have Eyes. This is right up my alley.
When did Hills Have Eyes come out, though?
80.
Well, no, I mean the remake, because that's what
2007. I'm guessing.
2006. So this was 3 years before. Wow. Because if you would have told me that Hills Have Eyes came out in 2002 and that's why they made this movie, it totally makes sense to me.
Right.
But yeah.
Oh, you thought that they were copying the remake?
Yeah.
I'm saying that
the
this
remake
movie's
was so
copying
popular.
The original.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, the Hills Have Eyes remake was much better than Wrong Turn, I will say.
Yeah.
More stakes.
Yeah, a little less campy, but
babies and grandmas, not teenagers that you hope die.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty brutal still to this.
But
day.
yeah, the monsters looked good. They looked very menacing. The acting on the inbreds sold me.
Yeah, they're very gross with their licking of the lips.
And then one of them comes back. One of them lives and comes onto this. A few more of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is a good fun if you're just looking for a good gross out slasher. Would you call this?
Yeah, I'd say it's a slasher. Yeah.
A gross out slasher inspired by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre wave of deformities and inbreds.
Mm-hmm.
Check out Wrong Turn. Number 6.
Here's our gem of the evening.
Well, here's the one that you probably never heard of. 2LDK, and I do not know why they call it that, and I don't know.
I do.
Okay, tell me.
So, it is the listing of the apartment. So 2-bedroom, living room, dining room, kitchen is how they would put that in the.
Perfect. I'm glad that I know that now.
Yep. So it's the listing of the apartment,
So this is
which is also the main settings of the entire film.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anywhere else.
Nope.
Okay, so it's a story of 2 roommates who are in college as acting students in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they know each other too well. One of the girls labels all the stuff in her fridge. She has boundaries. She says, don't do this, don't do that. We'll get along fine. The other girl is a little bit different, where she's more of a carefree spirit, where she eats her food.
Very type A, type B personalities. Yeah.
So these students that know each other a little bit clash. They audition for the same role. And they somehow find out that each and other have auditioned for the same role, and it creates a bit of tension. First half of the film is basically just 2 college roommates getting on each other's nerves, trying to do their own thing until one crosses a line with physical violence. And they go on this back and forth, starting from slaps to water, to destroying the other person's property, to whipping out plug-in chainsaws, electrocutions, drownings, tar and feathered, boiling water.
Is that electric?
I loved it, man. And it does kind of start slow. It's a very short film.
It's only 70 minutes long.
And so it slowly gets a little bit more chaotic and more habited. And I don't know. I think it's a great fight. Yeah, you don't expect it to go as far as it does. There's a cherry on top of an ending that made me laugh aloud.
Drives it home.
Put a really good review, and I recommended it to all the people closest to me. So I love this. This is one of my favorite Japanese horror films of all time at current moment, because I was so pleasantly surprised with this film. I think you guys should go on Prime and watch it immediately.
Yes, I agree. It's on
Like
Prime.
I said,
it's on Tubi.
It's a couple minutes over an hour, and it is fun. And you didn't like the girls. I liked the girls.
I didn't. So that first half hour of the nearly little over an hour long movie is them just annoying each other, right? And I was getting annoyed too, because I'm getting have you
ever had a college roommate?
Yeah, and it's very realistic though.
Okay.
With roommates where they start getting under your skin.
I never had a college roommate. I never went to college, but I did have a roommate that smoked meth.
Okay, I bet that got under your skin a little bit, huh?
No.
Did you also drown and electrocute?
He won every fight.
It's because the meth.
Well, he's
That's
always
why.
had 3 or 4 people with him. You know what I mean?
Sure, you never smoke meth alone. Don't do that alone, kids. But yeah, so it's very realistic where they're just getting underneath their skin,
Right.
and they're two very different people, and you're like, oh, this is driving me insane.
Would
But
you have
then
done
when they
anything
start
different,
fighting-
though? Would you have?
I probably wouldn't have started torturing and beating the other person and whatever else happens after that. But no, I mean, both sides were right. Like that,
Right.
that
They both
one
had
girl
a reason to be angry.
labeling everything was just like fucking, dial it back.
That one was you. You're the labeler. And I'm the dance to K-pop in my room at loud volume.
I guess if we had to pick
If we had to assign
yeah,
one.
if we had to pick one. I don't label shit.
Let's remake
that's
this
really
movie.
annoying. We could.
All you need
Do
is
you
an
want to pale
apartment.
face this movie? Just two white guys?
Yellow face.
We're not yellow.
I don't know what pale face means.
We're just two white boys just doing it. Making the white American a remake?
Oh, that's what pale facing is?
I don't know. I just came,
Oh.
got to say something. I don't know. And then he went racial.
Yeah, and I-
With yellow.
What the fuck do you mean? It's in the news right now. Okay. Anyways, 2LDK was the biggest pleasant surprise of this list on first watches.
Yeah,
I
never
love this.
heard of this. When you were raving about it, I'm like, all right, I gotta check this film out.
Yeah.
And
Got an hour.
it was very fun. Yeah, if you got an hour and you like Japanese films, it's great.
All right, number 5. Not Reanimator, not Bride of Reanimator, Beyond Reanimator. Reanimator 3.
Yeah.
Brian Usna takes his projects to Spain, takes Jeffrey Combs, nobody else from all the other movies, just Brian Usna, just Jeffrey Combs, puts him in a prison in Spain. And apparently a child from Bride of Reanimator who had found his formula when he got arrested held on to the capsule for 15 years.
15 years, yeah.
Got a job at the prison Herbert West is at.
Yeah.
And
And he was like, teach me.
follows his dreams to become a prison scientist to learn from Herbert West how to reanimate the dead. And this time it's going to go well.
Yeah, because there hasn't been enough examples already. But you know what? He's in prison, so fuck
He's
it.
this close to figuring it out.
He's always been this close.
So we get some new characters working with Herbert West. Herbert West is just as good as he is in every other film. The guy's fantastic in everything he does.
Yeah, Jeffrey Combs is so good.
He's surrounded by Spanish actors trying to pretend to be American, I believe.
Yeah.
There's prison riots. There's pet rats. There is, of course, some sexually suggested assaults.
It's prison.
Love between his partner, his assistant, and the prison nurse.
Yeah.
She was smoking, by the way. I thought she did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
We turn a prison, what do you call that? The guy that runs the prison?
Warden?
The warden into
Into a giant rat. Rat man.
Yeah, what do they call? I think he had a name, warden rat or something. And you get to see him not care about all the countless death happening around him, trying to perfect his serum. You get some actually pretty good effects.
Yeah.
It didn't look like there was any CGI really, except for maybe
A little bit, but yeah, mostly it was all practical effects.
you could see that it was done with wires and cut hands and illusions, and it is by far probably the worst Reanimator of the 3 Reanimators. But,
Yeah, definitely by far.
but I'm thinking for how long they waited after the second Reanimator.
yeah.
I think it's a good outing. My question is, why not Reanimator 4? Why not Reanimator 5? It's been
Well, have you ever heard
23 years.
Have you ever heard about Reanimator in the White House? It was supposed to be Herbert West is in the White House doing that stuff. Yeah. There was a script for that Stuart Gordon had. And I still hope that gets made one day. I mean, Jeffrey Combs is still working. and he's meant for this role.
Yeah.
I love Herbert West's character, but I also love this franchise. One of my favorite horror franchises. You know, there's Evil Dead, there's Reanimators. This is easily the least of the series for sure.
Yeah,
but it's still fun to see Jeffrey Combs being Herbert West again. And then if you like the goopy gore, gags, and comedy of all that, then yeah, you'll enjoy this one too. It's nice to see him back in the saddle.
I mean, there's a definite degrade in picture quality, and
yeah, you miss Dan. You know,
yeah, O'Bannon.
No, Kane or whatever his name is. His sidekick. The duo from the first two films. You miss Barbara Crampton, but she hasn't been in it since the first film, right? But they basically just put another Barbara Crampton-esque person
Spanish
in it
girl,
again. Yeah,
blonde Spanish girl that is easy to fall in love with.
Yeah,
and everybody was in love with her, including the warden and the assistant, and probably Jeffrey Combs. But he doesn't think about sex.
He's asexual. He's got to get the serum right, and he's so close. Even in prison, it's not going to stop him. So. But yeah.
I gotta find my phone. I don't know where I put it. All my notes are in there. It was in the other pocket. Never mind. Sorry. Put it in the same pocket as my wallet.
So yeah, if you love Reanimator films, you have to go see Beyond Reanimator. And you know what? It's long overdue for another film. So that was Beyond Reanimator at number 5. Number 4, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. Who would have thought? One of our favorite horror films of all time. The remake always has gotten love from us.
See, but I think it should have just been Texas Chainsaw Massacre 5. I think that they should have.
Yeah, there's never been a lot of continuity between the other films.
Well, they changed their names in this one, so they're the Hewitts instead of the Sawyers, right?
Yeah.
I didn't like that, but one thing, they got a wrestler to play Leatherface, which I think he was very big, loud, and scary. Not necessarily what I think of when I think of Leatherface, because I think of Leatherface as kind of a closet homosexual with image issues and constant abuse.
Yeah,
there's something weak about Leatherface.
Yeah.
There is nothing weak about Leatherface in this one, besides the fact that he's missing a nose. The guy hasn't smelt flowers his whole life, I'm sure. But I do think this is one of the better.
He wears a face. Maybe he doesn't want a nose.
Well, when he takes the mask off and they show that his skull of his face is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suppose if you're wearing fresh skin, I don't know.
Yeah.
I do think this is one of the better remakes ever. When I think of best remakes ever to be done, I think that this one is up there in high quality. They took their time on casting. I think they did a pretty good job casting. They added that green, gray, yellow scale filter on the picture that I thought was great. When they're running through the woods, when Jessica Biel's getting chased by Leatherface, it's so weird because they just threw like cameras out in the woods. The moon doesn't do light like that. Have you noticed? Like, the way light was shining from the floors.
That is one thing I notice all the time.
It drives me nuts.
Yeah,
because it doesn't make any sense.
You're like, why is this lamppost out in the middle of the woods?
Yeah. But the light was coming from everywhere. And whether or not it looked cool continuity wise, it's dumb. It's dumb. It's a great road trip movie. Imagine going to Mexico, picking up a piñata full of weed, heading off to a Leonard Skinner concert.
Sounds like a great time.
I'm going.
Unless you pick up a hitchhiker.
I would pick her up, but I just keep driving. Get the window fixed later. Dump her on the side of the road.
Oh, after she pulls out her gun vagina? Or vagina gun?
Yeah.
Not her gun vagina. Shoots vaginas at people.
I think that it sucks that the original Hitchhiker, if they're going to call this a remake and to not have the Hitchhiker in it, is awful. But I do think that the Hitchhiker girl part is also one of the best parts of the film. Not just because of that shot after she shoots herself in the face.
And the camera goes through her head.
Goes through the thing. But yeah. Did you hear about the Gunnar Hansen and wrestler guy feud? When Gunnar Hansen died, the actor in Leatherface literally was like, fuck this guy.
Really?
Well, because Gunnar Hansen was on there to help him learn how to do it. And he was trying to show him how to shut doors and shit. And apparently they did not get along at all. They had to ask Gunnar Hansen to leave because the actor thought he was so much better at the part than Gunnar Hansen was, which I don't know. Gunnar Hansen's not the greatest guy in the world, but
Yeah.
he did a pretty good job in the first film.
Oh, he did iconic job.
I know that they had a big feud. The sheriff character, though, is above and beyond
Sheriff
the
Hoyt.
best part about this film.
Arlie Ermey.
Yeah.
What a great guy.
Full Metal Jacket. He's playing the same character he played in Full Metal Jacket. But something about getting yelled at by him is so terrifying. I'd have snot coming from my nose. Yeah. I'd be crying. I'd be worried he was going to kill me, too.
I mean, he was a drill instructor.
The part when he gives the dude the gun, and then the guy, he pulls the trigger.
He's
and
terrifying.
Like,
yeah.
You just killed an officer, son. And he breaks that glass over his face. And just the way that he makes people clean up the dead bodies. And in the prequel, we find out, how he became the sheriff or whatever, which is very interesting. But I think this is every Texas Chainsaw Massacre has got one new character that you love, and I think
Sheriff Hoyt
steals the show for this one. One of the top 5 best Texas Chainsaw Massacre characters of all time. He outdoes Leatherface, honestly, and that's really hard to do. I thought he was terrifying. Maybe give him his own movie, which I guess they kind of did in the prequel.
I was going to say, yeah, the Texas Chainsaw, the beginning is...
Jessica Biel, weird pick, the girl from Seventh Heaven to star in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's
but I thought she did all right, though. I thought she did pretty good.
She did an all right job on ruining the fucking party, didn't she?
Well, yeah, she was kind of a buzzkill.
Pretty good and a wife beater.
And jeans. And the early 2000s low-riding jeans that were a staple.
Yeah. I mean, she did a really good job, but yeah, that's a jump. I will applaud them for being like, who should we get for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Let's get that girl from Seventh Heaven.
Yeah, that is an interesting choice, but maybe she wanted to break out of that, though.
Maybe.
Maybe. Jonathan Tucker as, oh God, what's his face? Morgan. I thought was great. He's always like a big
basically
character.
the Franklin. I remember feeling like he should have been in a wheelchair.
Yeah, but he's got a little bit more to do with it than
he does good. And then the guy from 6 Feet Under,
way less annoying.
Jessica Biel's boyfriend. When he gets his face peeled off and Leatherface puts on that face and he looks back at his girlfriend.
Yeah, that's
great. It's a great scene, man.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore.
Dirty Kids, the doll heads, the people in the campers. They took a lot of swings. I don't know. I have a strange respect for this film. Maybe because of the time I watched it, but it kind of gave me exactly what I expected out of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie of that time. This is right in the torture porn time. So very loud, very smash and grab, very gory. One thing I love that Leatherface does is how he cuts off a leg and he salts it and then he wraps it.
Yeah.
Keeps them fresh. So you can really see the butcher in them there. That would hurt, right?
That would hurt bad. Yes. That would also probably be good for you.
Right.
With a dirty chainsaw cutting off your leg.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Jeez. But yeah, I love this film. I think this is great. I think everybody in the cast did a great job. The director made a fantastic aesthetic to make it feel hot, Texas, stinky, and rotten.
Yeah.
They went too far with the lights. And kudos to Sheriff Hoyt. You were fucking terrifying. And you outdid Leatherface. Good for you.
Hard thing to do.
I can't believe this is number 4. This was my number 2. You didn't like this. You put this at like number 8. Why aren't you talking shit about this?
I don't talk shit about the movies I put in my top 10 ranking.
Well, I feel like you didn't like this movie.
No, I did. It's just at 8. I don't know. I can't believe you put it at 2. It's very interesting.
Right.
Very interesting to me that you put it at 2.
Very
because particularly because of your love for the original.
So you think if you love the original, you should dislike this one?
No, I'm not saying that. It's just that usually that happens, you know. So for you to have as much love as you do for that always has surprised me.
You're always saying Evil Dead doesn't have a bad one in the bunch. And
I agree.
And yes, Texas Chainsaw Massacre has one bad one in the bunch.
Leatherface.
Yeah. All the other ones I actually think are fucking legit. I have love for every Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie except for Leatherface.
The
Netflix one I liked.
The Netflix one wasn't bad. The
Alessandro
3D,
Dardia one.
I don't like that one.
There's things about it I like.
I know you always have. And if you want to hear us go back and forth on that, we have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre ranking on there. So
yeah, we do. You're right. But that's our number 4, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003. Number 3 is another one that we've talked about in the past. In fact, more than once.
I was going to say more than once.
Because it is, not only is it Nightmare on Elm Street number 9.
Yeah.
No, 7.
No.
Which one is it?
8.
Nightmare on Elm Street 8.
Yep.
It is also Friday the 13th 10. 12. Friday the 13th 12.
Yes.
So we covered that.
When did the remake come out? Is that 12?
After this.
Then this is 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 11th film in the franchise.
Numbers, but yeah. So we covered it in our Friday the 13th rank. We covered it in our Nightmare on Elm Street rank. And we have talked about this as this was my coming to adulthood fucking grandioso masterpiece where I wanted to like it. I wanted it to be the greatest film ever made, and I wanted it to be my favorite movie of all time. And at the time of seeing it in the theater, I went to it not once, not twice, but all 3 showings at the London Square Cinema Theater. And I absolutely love this movie. I've probably seen this movie 60 times. And I am finally starting to get sick of it. Because it's a cornball fucking goofy movie. But
it's a junk food movie. There's nothing wrong with junk food movies.
You take 2 of the biggest icons in horror history, and people have been waiting there for 20 years, 30 years.
Yep.
20 years. 20 years.
Yeah, probably 20 years.
15 years.
Well, because
anyways, there's 100 scripts. The one that was gonna pass was apparently Jason and Freddy are both dead. They go to hell. They meet Satan, and Satan's like, "Which one of you is tougher?" And then they say, "Well, I will fight him for your respect, Satan." And then they fought in front of Satan to prove who was the most evil.
And that sounds more like a comic book than a movie.
Shelved.
Yeah.
But eventually they decided on Freddy can't come back because people forgot about Freddy. So somehow the Dream Master has the ability to resurrect zombies from a different part of America, send him to his street, and if people start dying, somebody's going to look in the newspapers, somebody's going to say Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger is going to get his powers back, and then he will be able to do weird things to kids once again.
Yep.
But it takes so long for these fucking dumb kids to figure out Freddy Krueger. Jason's already killed 100 people by the time fucking Freddy's strong enough to even fight Jason.
And we've talked endlessly about these movies in both those franchise reviews, or this movie in both those franchise reviews. But one thing I will say that I don't know if we've ever said, I love that you get to see both of those two killing the teens before they're fighting. You know what I mean? So you get like,
how many people does Freddy kill?
Well, he kills 1, 2,
maybe 1.
I think it's 1.
No, he tries to kill that one dude's
he's trying,
friend, but then he's not weak enough, and then Jason does.
Yeah.
Jason goes to that rave party.
You're right.
Kills everyone. I can't.
But you're still seeing...
Freddy killed Kelly Rowland, and that's it.
Yeah, well, no, I get that. But he's still being Freddy, chasing some teens.
He killed that one kid with the brother. So he killed 2 people. That blonde kid that was in the psycho ward.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So he killed 2 people.
Yeah. But I mean, he's still going after the teens throughout the entire movie. So it's kind of like you're getting mini
Why
movies
won't you die?
That's a pretty good one.
You know what Ronnie Yu's favorite thing to do in a movie is?
What?
Fly through the sky.
Fly what?
Fly through the sky. Have him fly through the sky.
This is a Ronnie Yu impression.
Fly through the sky. Every time anybody gets hit, like you could hit somebody with a Gatorade bottle.
Yep.
They'll fly through the sky.
Is that full of piss? What is that?
It's lime flavored.
It looks bright.
Lemon lime. It's a yellow Gatorade.
Okay, it looks really dark. Okay. He drinks his own piss just to spite me.
Fly through the sky. Freddy Krueger, Jason fight.
Yes.
Hit him. 20 feet in the sky.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Girl gets hit. Kelly Rowland gets hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, she's launched
30 miles per hour through
Yeah.
the sky into a tree. Snaps her spine. That is not the way physics work, man.
Oh, yeah. Like
Explosion. 9 people fly 30 feet into the sky.
2 supernatural characters that have been dead and killed multiple times come back to fight at the end of this movie. Come on.
Okay.
What are you
they
expecting?
should have had about 5 fly through the sky hits.
Fly through the sky.
There's got to be 50 fly through the sky scenes in this movie. Everyone from the beginning of the movie to the end is flying through the fucking sky. This movie's so corny, but it is fun. It's popcorn. I'm so glad that we have it. I'm not trying to talk shit about it. But,
No.
Jason obviously is the better character. Jason should have won, which I guess he did.
He does.
You just get the wink.
Yeah.
Jason died from fire. Or Jason died from water. Freddy from fire. How can we use that?
It sounds like you're talking shit about this movie now. Third time's a charm.
So
We're finally
stupid.
No, it is.
They act like in Jason movies that Jason was never in water. He literally crawls out of the lake.
Yeah.
In every fucking movie. He's sopping wet in every movie.
He was killed in the 6th one in water.
But all of a sudden now he's afraid of water and he can't pass a stream. Super dumb. But
he took some liberties.
what was up with nothing. It's good.
Okay, it is good. Yeah, you're talking shit about this movie. This is the 3rd time we've reviewed it on the podcast.
Number 3, Freddy vs. Jason. We talked about it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Our number 2, French extremist films. I know that you like them because you like Inside and I'm trying to think of more of them.
Frontiers.
Martyrs. This goes in that category, but this was one of the most distributed and ready available. This was probably the first French extremist film I've ever seen.
Put Alexander Aja on the map.
Oh yeah. High Tension is the film.
Yeah.
Formerly known as Razorblade Romance.
Yes, Razorblade Romance. Yep.
But then that kind of gives away too much, so
A little bit,
they changed it to High Tension or Hot Tension, which would have been the French version.
Yep.
Hoyt or something, whatever the fuck it was. This movie, I remember watching it and being super pissed. Did you watch it? Do you watch it in English or with subtitles?
I've seen both, but at this time I watch it in English.
Well, and even if you watch it with subtitles, halfway through the movie they start speaking English, right?
Yeah, there's scenes.
Which is weird, which I don't understand that.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of those European countries actually speak more than one
best
language.
friends heading to wherever they're going to visit up with one of the girls' family.
Mm-hmm.
One of the girls thinks she's the girlfriend, and one of the girls thinks that they're just friends, right? Or are
one
they
of
in a
them
arrangement?
wants to be a girlfriend.
Okay,
Yeah, because I think one of them is a lesbian and has a crush on the other one.
and the other one is just a regular girl.
Yeah.
Creepy enough.
A straight person.
To start.
Yeah.
The average.
Yeah.
I meant average, not regular.
Okay, there you go. Jesus. These last two, your slip of the tongues have becoming quite homophobic for some reason. And I know you're not, obviously.
It's the summertime, man.
But for some reason, these last 2 episodes, you keep having these, like, I know what you're trying to say, but you keep having these slip of the tongues that make you seem
I'll give you slip of the
it's
tongue.
like the gay Satanist thing the last time.
Slip of the tongue. Slip of the tongue.
It's just so funny to me because I'm like, wow, this is a bad accident. Why do you keep doing this?
It's fine. I'm not worried about it. So we get to the house. The girl not a very, you can tell that she's pushing it and she's being weird and you're not really a big fan of her. And then all of a sudden,
She is weird.
She's weird. And then all of a sudden, a man shows up, a very scary man that has sex with heads.
Well, that's how we're introduced with him.
Yeah. We see him
getting blown in
masturbating
a car.
and then you come to find out he's not using his hand, he's actually using his severed head. And you're like, wow, this guy's going to be something.
Wow.
He breaks into a house, he ends up snapping necks with dressers and
Decapitating
killing some
with
parents with, and some of the most brutal, gory.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
super
First time
gory.
I saw it, I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to blink for the rest of this fucking movie.
Yeah.
Because this shit happens so fast. We get on a little chase. The two girls are on the run. She's protecting them from the killer. He's got a car. Looks like the car from Jeepers Creepers. He's got power tools, murder, things. And that's why you love this movie. You picked this as number one. Let's say it.
I just think it's
You
well
did.
done. Yeah.
And
It's
this
so well
movie
done.
is well done, and the gore is amazing, and I believe that the original script probably made sense. But by the time, and if you know the twist on this film,
Yeah.
it is the fucking stupidest twist ever.
I wouldn't say it's the stupidest twist.
It doesn't make any sense.
So enough time has passed where we stopped doing this fucking twist, because this was all over in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
This twist of like the psychosis twist.
I'm
right?
crazy, and I'm actually the killer.
Yes, that was so overdone. We've stopped doing that. So I was debating, because I was thinking our number one tonight was going to be my number one. And enough time has passed since I watched this movie again where I'm like, I'm actually going to flip it. Because
It makes
now,
you angry. It's so dumb. Where did she get the truck? Where did she get the power tools? How was she able to drive two cars? How?
Well, no, I think a lot of that stuff was in her mind, though. If you start watching like really closely,
Okay.
and there's like little tricks that he works into it.
She puts her in both cars.
like
The back of the truck, she chains her up, puts her in the car, attacks her, and then after she was just in the other car. How can you drive two cars? You can't drive two cars.
Well, do you think she actually drove that other car? Or
Well,
she was just in her
the
mind
girl
driving
that wasn't
the car?
crazy was in both cars.
Was she? I don't know.
How could the strength that it takes to do some of the things that man did?
Yeah, well, she's crazy. She's got that crazy
You're
strength.
crazy so you can fucking lift
Hey,
a
man.
fucking ton? Chasing yourself. Stabbing yourself. Okay, I'll take that. You can stab
Stabbing
yourself.
yourself, yeah.
But you can't drive two cars.
Have you ever tried it?
I don't know.
I'm just saying. Have you
If
ever
you
tried
look
it?
up, if you Google high tension fucking plot holes, the list is longer than the script.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Yeah.
Apparently they fucked up his script. And so originally,
Who's they? Like the producers?
yeah,
Okay.
the American producers were like, hey, this isn't going to work. Because originally she was arrested. So originally the movie began at the end. And so the cops are talking to this blonde chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marie is her name, right? And they're saying, what happened? And she's telling the story of this man that's killing her. And it's all through flashbacks. But they were like, we're not going to do the flashback thing. We want to surprise the audience.
Okay.
So we're going to change the script to you being a schizophrenic instead of her being a liar. So originally it was supposed to be her telling a lie about some mythical man, but then at the same time they were going to show her as the killer and they were going to make everything make sense, and that's how Alexandra Aja wanted it. But somewhere along all this fucking bullshit, they were like, no, let's just make her crazy. Let's make them think that they're together. And then let's have that man killer, who is very scary, by the way, which would be not the kind of guy I'd want after me. But yeah, it's just so far-fetched that it pisses me off.
Yeah,
Especially second watch when you know what happened.
yeah, I guess I never really just watched it for
Nothing makes sense once you know what happened.
There's some things that get I don't know. I guess I'd have to watch it with a very critical eye like you did.
Yeah.
You still rated this fairly high, though.
Well, yeah, because of the gore, because of Alexander Aja, because of the aesthetic, because of the acting and the fear and this shock. And I remember what it was like when I watched it. It's like watching The Sixth Sense. You know what I mean? Oh, my fucking God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. But then you start thinking about it, and you're like, this is stupid. And then every time I've watched it since the first time, I have gotten angry, and I can't suspend my belief. It doesn't make sense.
You're right. We should swap it out with Darkness Falls.
Yeah, well, our Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
Dreamcatcher.
But I do...
Done it!
I am done
it.
No, I mean, High Tension's great. And I hope I didn't ruin the film for you if you haven't seen it, but I feel like every true horror fan has seen High Tension because it was promoted very, very well. But
now if you did ruin it, now they can watch it critically and see if there's like little tricks that you did to.
Well, and that can be fun too, but or you can be like fucking, and the twist is so dumb, but the movie is so good. Mm-hmm. It sucks that the twist fucks it up for me, and that's why it's 5.
Yeah,
but it is a good film, and it's French, and to like a French film, because everybody knows that language is just terrible.
It is a hard language. Yeah.
No, I do like this film. I like that I don't recognize any of the characters. I remember being in utter shock of the kills and the terrifying. Like this belongs in the same category as Hostel.
Oh yeah.
As far
right
as
around the same time coming out.
Torture porn.
Yep.
Fucking, we are just seeing some horrifying, disgusting, vile shit that you don't believe that humans could withstand. And God, that saw blade, that 1 ton chainsaw saw blade.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is good though. I was a little critical. Maybe I get weird around the summer. I
get weird around the summer.
My brain gets hot. I'm a bad bartender on these hot days. I'm a bad podcast thing. I'm, everything but a bad detective.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're still probably thinking about that.
Still not happy. Yeah. Anyway.
So that's our number 2.
That is our number 2.
High Tension. You should check it out if you like French extremist films. This one is probably the most successful.
I mean, Martyrs is up there.
As far as America goes.
Yeah, probably.
Alexander Aja went on to have a grandiose American career after this.
Yep.
Still working to this day, still doing wonderful things. And it's gruesome, it's shocking, it's gory, it is girl power.
This still probably is his best film, though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, that one's great.
That's my favorite.
That one's great.
Aja, I bet.
I mean, but you think like Crawl or Mirrors for sure.
Mirrors
not.
sucks.
Yeah.
Trying
to think what the fuck else he's done.
Yeah.
But anyway, why don't you bring in our number 1 tonight, and I'll look up Alexander Aja.
Our number 1, House of 1,000 Corpses. Captain Spaulding. Do you like freaks, sex, nature, whatever the fuck he says in that film? Well, come on down to Captain Spaulding's fried chicken and fucking bullshit. We got Otis, that character from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, playing a much more evil character with long hair. We have Baby, my wife, singing, dancing, being cute. Absolutely a killer. We have that chick from Trilogy of Terror, Karen Black, as Mother Firefly. Sexy, horny, maybe the most sanest person in the family. We have a mechanic that will kill not only Dwight from The Office, but that guy that hosts Singled Out. We have Tiny, weird, tall man.
Does not live up to his name.
Super scary, but he's in the movie. He's eating cereal. We also have the same character from Singled Out, Chris Hardwick, playing Dr. Satan in a basement full of all these monsters, freaks, and people being tortured. We have cutout clips like it's a music video. We have Rob Zombie's wife's butt many, many times. We have comedy, horror, suspense. Walton Goggins getting shot in the head, and it takes 10 minutes. That's my favorite.
I love that scene, though. Yeah, I love that scene.
Where you're like, did I pause the fucking movie? And we talked about this in our Rob Zombie rank as well.
Yes. This one was our number 2.
No, it was our number 1.
Was it? It beat Devil's Rejects? Really?
Well, because technically, I think you picked Devil's Rejects as 1, and I picked House of Thousand Corpses as 1.
It was a tie.
And then Devil's Rejects won the tiebreaker. But before the podcast, I pleaded with you when I explained to you why House of Thousand Corpses is better. You agreed with me, and you agreed with me that we should make House of Thousand Corpses 1, even though the tiebreaker did not win. I convinced you. Tentacle Barbarian.
Everybody gets one.
Got up in there.
The Tentacle Barbarian did not. It's got no detective work to do.
You can be very, very persuasive.
However, with all the films on the list tonight, this is by far the most original, most energetic, most different.
He did go into mine trying to make a Texas Chainsaw Massacre film.
Yeah, but he did it in that weird MTV,
but he really did
music
it with
video
his own
style.
Personality
Yes,
and it does feel different, but it's also polished like a Quentin Tarantino film too. Have you noticed something about the early Rob Zombies are fucking polished?
Yes. Yeah.
How does he make something so gimmicky and grimy but polished at the same time?
He really took some time with these films. I don't think he's been doing that lately with his other ones. You know what I mean?
Right. He's been putting them out like his newer albums. How is that new album, by the way, that you got for your birthday?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Yeah, if you want to hear us say that about 1,000 more times, then listen to our Rob Zombie rank. But
yeah.
But no, this one is, you're right, it is more polished, but it's dirty, it's grimy, it does not shy away from the crazy horror world. Yeah. And it makes me...
Fish Boy, dead fucking cheerleaders getting humped.
He takes this film and he captures the crazy, chaotic essence that was at the end of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know, when they're doing all the edits and the screams and all that, like the dinner scene, yeah. And it's just so... chaotic, it's disorienting, it's terrifying. He's able to do that with this movie, and I'll be honest, I'm impressed every time I see this movie more and more, because at first you're like, this is kind of shitty, blah blah blah, and then I've grown to love it more and more and more.
I still think I think it's his opus. I think it's his masterpiece, and I know that when he originally made the film, he had enough money to get up to, I believe, the dinner scene. And then he had to have Universal pay for the Dr. Satan shit at the end. Yeah. Because he just like ran out of money and he wanted to go on a higher scale. And then he got fired from Universal and they were like, we want our fucking money back and we're not going to put this fucking film on unless you get rid of that slow motion fucking Walton Goggins execution.
Which is the
and then he was
fucking
I'm
awesome.
not getting rid of that part of the movie. And then MGM came in, paid back Universal, and then they got mad about something else. And then he ended up distributing it fucking through Lionsgate. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's so much more to the story with the whole underground Dr. Satan, how at the end of the film you weren't sure if Captain Spaulding was actually a bad guy. The original script had Captain Spaulding doing a lot more killing. But I don't know, man, just these characters and just the personality that shines through and the chaos of the end, the polish Tarantino of the middle with the cops and the family, and then the comedy humor of Dwight and the singled out guy, leading up into the horror ride and the Captain Spaulding and the music, the 70s music.
70s music is amazing.
Music.
Yep.
I don't know.
The intense hell-like fever dream journey that is the end where the Dr. Satan comes in. I mean, it's truly a horror film. Yeah, it really is.
And it's like fanfare horror film. It's like, yeah, Rob Zombie is the fucking man.
It plays like a fucking crazy haunted house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
the set pieces are Red Hot Pussy Lickers, Captain Spaulding's Museum of Madmen and Monsters.
It's excess, it's gratuitous, but it's all done on purpose.
Yeah,
you know, with
then
purpose.
The cameos and this fucking movie's awesome, dude. It's timeless. And you know what I think? I think it's going to be good in 20 years from now.
I think so.
And I think And I think people are going to be like, this was great cinema. This doesn't feel like a 2003 horror moment of torture and bad CGI. This feels like a great American film.
A great American film.
It does to me.
Yeah.
I mean, just like House on Haunted Hill.
The original?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, not the remake.
Timeless.
Do you really like House on Haunted Hill that much?
Well, I mean, there's things about it that will make it relevant forever.
Night of the Living Dead is one of those, too.
Yeah.
There's still lots of relevancy to that film. Yeah. No, I get it. And it's worthy of our number one. Like I said, I don't know why I went with High Tension now, because the more we talk about this, the more I think about it. Like, yeah, it should be. It should be exactly where it is, and it did, and it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's done. Doesn't make sense.
High Tension.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about this movie. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Well, whatever. Even if I switch my rank, it's still going to be how it ended up tonight anyway, right?
Yeah.
So, probably would.
Probably.
Just let me have High Tension's love, okay?
All right, let's recap. Number 10, A Tale of Two Sisters. Number 9, Final Destination 2. Number 8, Jeepers Creepers 2. Number 7, Wrong Turn. Number 6, 2LDK. Number 5, Beyond Reanimator. Number 4, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003. Number 3, Freddy vs. Jason. Number 2, High Tension. And number 1, House of 1,000 Corpses. And can I say this?
Yeah.
Maybe 300 corpses in that house.
Oh, at least.
There's no way there was 1,000 corpses.
I think there was all the skulls in the...
They should have called it House
of
300 corpses.
I mean, where did all those skulls come from, though? Wasn't there a tunnel full of them and everything? No? Maybe they counted them. Rob Zombie's bad at math. Okay, you really come on, look at that guy. You think he's good at counting? You're counting them all? Okay. Fine. Well, while you're counting...
There wasn't 1,000.
We should maybe do some awards tonight.
All right. Who will win? Who will lose? And who will get sent down to Dr. Satan?
Dr. Satan!
Yeah. Anyways. Best art, was it House of 1,000 Corpses, High Tension, Freddy vs. Jason, Jeepers Creepers 2, or Texas Chainsaw Massacre Remake?
House of 1,000 Corpses.
Or High Tension. That green, her holding
I like the look of it, but...
House of 1,000 Corpses. Let's do it. Even though...
I think it's the name that helps a lot.
Art, but the art isn't in the movie.
Oh, yeah. Well...
Does that bug you when they do that, or do you like that?
Honestly, between watching 90s and early 2000s films, I'm just happy that they're not, like, the entire cast isn't on the cover in a V shape.
Best title, was it House of 1,000 Corpses, Leprechaun Back to the Hood, Beyond Reanimator, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Flesh for the Beast, or the alternate to High Tension Switchblade Romance?
Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
You like how they use some love.
Yeah.
And they use duh instead of the House of 1,000 Corpses.
Well, you just didn't see it coming, but you know exactly what you're going to get.
Best music or song, was it Rob Zombie's original songs for House of 1,000 Corpses? This is the house. Come on in. But then he also did a fucking remake with fucking Brick House.
Yeah, with Lionel Richie. And
there was a lot of good music in that movie, though.
Love that song.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 had a lot of good metal. Moto Graders Suffocate. I remember jamming that. Freddy vs. Jason had some fucking metal bangers, from Killswitch Engage to Shadows Fall to...
Yep.
You really had to be into like heavy new metal from 2003, though. That Muse song from High Tension.
Yeah, I love that one.
That fit
Newborn.
perfectly
Yes.
in that film, and I listened to that a bunch after I watched that. Or the metal from House of the Dead.
Oh.
Also, it was a pretty good soundtrack.
Let's
Give it to High Tension for Muse.
That
Just
Newborn
'cause
song is so fucking good.
Perfectly in that chase and right before they do the reveal.
Yeah.
Gore Award, was it High Tension, House of a Thousand Corpses, Freddy vs. Jason, Beyond Reanimator, Wrong Turn, or Final Destination 2?
God, I'm gonna give it to High Tension.
Yeah.
Because that is some realistic gore.
I got you. Yeah. Beyond Reanimator and House of a Thousand Corpses.
100%. Great. But that throat slit scene where she's watching from the closet?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you feel that one.
Yeah, it hurts. Best story, was it 2LDK, House of a Thousand Corpses, Freddy vs. Jason, Tale of Two Sisters, Dreamcatcher, Haunted Mansion,
Eddie Murphy,
or High Tension? Just kidding. That movie makes no fucking sense.
All right, I'm not going to give it to that one.
I'm actually going to give it to Tale of Two Sisters.
That's what I thought you were going to give it to.
But they do a really good job with that and making it make sense. And then when the twists are revealed, they jump back and prove to you that it makes sense. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm going to give it to 2LDK because it's a very, very simple story. But the way that they get on each other's skin with their character quirks and the writing of that is
together,
yeah. And the twist. Yeah.
Simple, but well done.
Yes.
Okay. Best director, was it Rob Zombie? Yeah. Rob Zombie, having flight through the air.
Ronnie Yu.
Alexander Aja. Brian Yuzna. Takashi Miike for One Missed Call. Ngozu. Or Gus Van Sant for that terrifying, horrific depiction of school shooting an elephant.
Oh, yeah. It's a good movie. Not a horror, but it's a good movie. I'm going to give it to Rob Zombie because this is his first movie.
And he took it, and like I said, we said it was polished like a Tarantino film.
For a first film, that's a hell of a direction thing. I mean, there might have been some better directed films than that, but like that's a hell of a first film.
I'm with you. Rob Zombie.
Great.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. The awards. Do something. Do something.
Wigging out. I got it.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Best monster or villain. Was it Otis, Dr. Satan, Freddy, Jason, Sheriff Hoyt, the Killer in High Tension, the Inbreds in Wrong Turn, the Creeper in Jeepers Creepers 2, the Alien Turds in Dreamcatcher, or Leprechaun when he goes back to the hood?
I want to give it to High Tension so bad just to upset you.
The Killer.
But
well, I mean, honestly,
the
guy
would have been great.
He was terrifying. He did a great job.
Okay.
How do you not give it to Freddy or Jason?
Because they've had their run. There's only two answers in my
Sheriff
mind
Hoyt.
on this one. Well, I'm surprised you didn't pick Otis.
Well, Otis is great.
Otis is just as insane as
but I'm
Sheriff Hoyt
I'm trying to think of best monster and villain that made an impact on the film.
Sheriff Hoyt did take on
most
that
valuable player. It's Hoyt.
It's Arlie Ermy. He's fucking fantastic.
The one that went on to be big, probably Otis.
Yeah.
But also, dude, Jason was fire in Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's one of my favorite Jasons.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna give to Alien Turds?
No, never. No shit weasels win awards. No.
Sheriff Hoyt or Otis or Jason?
The witch from Darkness Falls.
The Tooth Fairy?
The Tooth Fairy. Yeah, no. Sheriff Hoyt.
Sheriff Hoyt.
Yeah,
I think
in
he's
all
MVP.
seriousness.
Yeah. Best Hero Final Girl. Was it Jessica Biel, Monica Keenan, Elijah Dushku, Ray Wise, and Jeepers Creepers 2, and Dead End?
Dead End was good too. I enjoyed that movie.
Did it, or Christina Ricci in The Gathering. Did it?
I want to give it to Did It so bad.
Did it?
It's the gay.
Jessica Biel was pretty memorable.
I mean,
Final Girl hero. Ray Wise was a hell of a hero in Jeepers Creepers 2.
He was. I'm going to give it to Douchku after all the Douchku talk.
Okay.
Just the, we got to go.
Elijah Douchku.
When in doubt, Douchku.
And Duddits.
But no, Duddits, fuck that.
He has superpowers.
Dude, Duddits is the man.
Duddits. Duddits.
Duddits is the man.
Funniest flick of 2003 that it's a horror movie. House of a Thousand Corpses, Beyond Reanimator, Scary Movie 3, Leprechaun Back to the Hood, or Haunted Mansion.
You're really shoehorning the Haunted Mansion in on this. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun movie.
I mean, it's the best G horror film of the year.
That's for sure.
Jennifer Tilly's in that motherfucker.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people in that one.
Scary Movie 3?
No.
You said that you liked Scary Movie 3 last time we talked about Scary Movie.
I do.
And I
really do.
It is not that good.
It's very funny.
It's
It's very funny.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Scary Movie 3, though, I'll give it to. Funniest flick. Funniest horror flick.
Will you be seeing Scary Movie in the theater?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm thinking about trying to go to a big city maybe and seeing that in, like, IMAX if they do it. I don't know if they will or not. I don't know if it's that big.
That'd be fun. We should get all of the...
Ray's really excited about Scary Movie 6,
so Ray want to go... Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I feel like Hudson's got a really nice theater maybe. Or just like that super big one. Or I don't know. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Best Actor, 2003 horror. Bill Moseley as Otis. I forget his real name, but the Full Metal Jacket guy is
R. Lee
Ermey. R. Lee Ermey. How do you say it?
R. Lee Ermey.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Robert.
His first name is a letter.
R. Lee?
Yeah, it's R and then L-E-E.
Oh, R. Lee. R. Lee.
Like his... like his... I don't know if it's for Robert or something, but he goes by R. Lee Ermey.
Robert Englund. Jeffrey Combs. Warwick Davis. Ray Wise. Crispin Glover for his work in
Willard, yeah. He's good
Eddie
in that.
Murphy. Haunted Mansion. Guy's a great actor.
No Donnie Wahlberg?
Duddits. Yeah, he's in a different one.
Okay, I can't wait to see you in that category. Okay. R. Lee Ermey. Best actor.
Really? Over Bill Moseley?
Bill Moseley, take it.
I think I'm going to go. Oh, and Jeffrey Combs did great with.
Yeah, but the third one is a step down from the first two.
Yeah.
A big step down.
But was his performance a step down?
No. But he brings in everything that he's in. Castle Freak, Frighteners.
I'm saying Bill Moseley, but all right. Actress, Jessica Biel, Sherry Moon Zombie, Monica Keenan, Elijah Dushku, Ollie Larter, Christina Ricci, Kate Beckinsale for Underworld, and Halle Berry and Gothica, and Tiffany Shepis and Die Delta Die. And
I'll be honest, I didn't watch Underworld for this.
Do you remember we had that?
The email Tack, I think that was.
Yeah. No. Fuck that movie. I remembered it being better than it was.
Oh, really?
1.5 stars.
So we're not going to be doing the
Leather
franchise
wasn't even
review.
that good. Well, I don't know, unless they get better after the first one.
I don't know. I hear enough fanfare for those movies, and I have no idea. And I didn't even watch it just in case we did that franchise review.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pawn my VHS I have of it.
That good, huh?
Yeah, I don't want it. It's just taking up space.
I'm sure the second one's better.
Best actress.
And by the time he
Jessica
gets
Biel,
to 3, you're
Sherry
like
Moon,
totally
Monica
invested.
Keenan, Elijah Dushku, Ollie Larter, Christina Ricci,
All right,
Kate
find me.
Beckinsale, Halle Berry, Tiffany Shepis. I'm giving it to.
I'm gonna go with Dushku finally. Since I went with
Did Charity
Duddits.
win? Oh, you switched to Duddits.
So switch to Duddits.
I'm gonna do Sherry Moon Zombie because
All that butt.
if you go back to this
Masturbating with
movie,
skeleton?
you're not sick of her yet.
That's true.
You know, it was like
The baby character.
she's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just went too far.
Yeah.
Small role: Jeremy Sisto in Wrong Turn, Donnie Wahlberg as Duddits, Sticky Fingers in Leprechaun Back to the Hood, Walton Goggins in House of Thousand Corpses, Kelly Rowland, Catherine Isabel in Freddy vs. Jason or Jennifer Tilly, Haunted Mansion.
Wow, no Timothy Oliphant. But
well, yeah. I gave it to Duddits.
Duddits. I hope people go back and watch
Duddits.
Duddits.
Walton Goggins. No?
Yeah. No, he's great. I love him. That could be a celebrity crush of mine. Walton Goggins.
He's a great actor.
He's so good.
Best kill. Slow motion execution in House of Thousand Corpses. 2DLK double murder at the end. Dressing head snap decapitation high tension.
God, so many.
Wrong turn head tree chainsaw. Well, that was like a
where the top of the head stays.
Or log accident premonition.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Best kill.
Oh, yeah.
Slow motion execution.
I'm pretty sure we gave best kill to the log scene in Final Destination. So that I'm going to discontinue that one because that was in our Final Destination rank. God. There's so many good high tension kills, but then that one with
the one that sticks
but
up
we
to
have
me
a
is the
Savage
dresser.
one, right?
Yes, Savage is still coming.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go Walton Goggins because I do love that slow motion delay.
Yeah. Best ending, was it?
What'd you give yours?
For best kill?
Yeah.
Walton Goggins.
Oh, you
slow
did?
Motion kill.
Oh, okay.
There's
Nice.
nothing that's gonna beat that. Best ending, was it Freddy vs. Jason, Freddy Wink, 2LDK, Answering Machine, High Tension, we're still confused, Tale of Two
This
Sisters
is definitely
reveal,
not the best ending.
or Duddits, Saving the Day and Dreamcatcher.
Duddits.
2LDK.
Yeah.
2LDK for me. Best Crush, I didn't write down any nominations, but could be Sherry Moon Zombie, could be Jessica Biel, could be Kelly Rowland, could be Elijah Dushku, could be that babe from Beyond Reanimator, maybe Ollie Larder, maybe Christina Ricci from The Gathering, Kate Beckinsale, Anna Faris, Halle Berry. Who do you got? Crush.
Dushku.
Dushku over the Beyond Reanimator babe.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Sherry Moon Zombie was pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it to Dushku. No one remembers Dushku anymore.
You were offended when I dissed her. I'll say baby. I'll say baby. I don't know why. But that's what I'm saying.
We know.
Savage. Was it the cheerleader corpse rape in House of Thousand Corpses from Otis? The van suicide in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003? The camp counselor corpse hump in Freddy vs. Jason? The severed head masturbation in High Tension? The dog stuff in Dead End? Or the movie Gozu from Takashi Miike? Which I guess we would say ladles, right?
Ladles, yeah. Maybe severed head stuff. I mean, that really sets the tone. That's pretty dark. Yeah.
The sounds.
Yeah, I mean, he's really giving it to that severed head.
All right, here's the fun stuff. Jacoby Maytot Cosplay Award. You want to see him dressed up as Dr. Satan, the male killer in High Tension, or the creeper flying high above Crypticon? I'm saying creeper. I want to see him with wings.
Yeah.
You've never pulled off wings, Jacoby. It's time to pull off wings.
I'm trying to think about all the times he's... Yeah, okay, yep.
He's never done wings?
Never done wings. I don't believe so.
Well, he was like Robin Hood once.
That's a cowl.
Best Dance. Dracula Award. Baby Betty Boop Dance.
Baby Betty Boop Dance? Oh, okay. Yep, sure.
It's the only dance I can think of.
Yeah, okay.
Here's where it gets good. Blue Poly 2 Fight Award. Chris Hardwick versus Bill Moseley. Jason Lee versus a turd. Freddy versus Jason. Japanese girls in 2LDK fighting each other.
Yeah.
Marie versus herself. High tension. Spoiler alert. Sumi versus herself. Tale of Two Sisters. Or Leprechaun versus that gangster Watson. Jason Lee versus a turd.
Yes, that one. Yeah, I like that one. I was gonna go 2LDK, but nope. It's Jason Lee versus a turd.
He lost too.
What? He did lose. He did lose. Yeah.
This shit box is gross.
Best tape. This one's rare. You caught your eye.
Yeah.
Delta die.
Never heard that before.
It's not that good. There's hot chicks in it though. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's pretty cut and dry. I'm not
there's a
losing
lot of those
sleep
up there.
over it.
Freddy versus Jason.
Freddy vs. Jason. Everybody's got it. Everybody's seen it. There's no alternates, but I'm saying I guess Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake one's my favorite. What tape do you have?
Oh man,
You got that House of Thousand Corpses? They're fucking rare, man.
No, I don't.
Can't get one.
I have Freddy versus Jason, Jeepers Creepers 2, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Beyond Reanimator.
Oh, there's a good one. Yeah, that one's.
Yep.
You don't see. I think I've seen it at the Beyond ones, oddly enough.
Yep.
But I let her pass me by.
That one's out there. It's
That
the
one's
other
out
ones
there.
that are hard to find.
House of Dead you can find pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
That
For
it's
good
not
reason.
As bad as people say it is.
It's not good by any means.
Like in my stats for Letterboxd, it says your lowest rated film that you've watched this year is House of the Dead because it has like a 1.2.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's not great.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Another one that I movies that we talked about that you thought could have maybe made the list that didn't make the list. Monster. Aileen Munoz, that serial killer, Charlize Theron, Christina Ricci.
Eileen Wuornos.
There you go. Thank you. You'd think that would be a horror film. It's just too dramatic.
Well, it's based on a true story.
Right.
You know,
so I don't know. I ended up not counting it, but it's a kind of a good movie.
It is.
Dead End we talked about was that Christmas movie about those people on that road, can't get off that road. Pretty much that new Passenger movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
One Missed Call by Takashi Miike. Malevolence, I thought was a pretty good
Malevolence.
Yes. Kidnapping movie. Haunted Mansion, Christina Ricci's Gathering. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Willard, Gothica. People like Gothica.
I hate that movie.
Yeah.
I really do not like that movie at all.
Yeah, I couldn't get through it. Anyways, Midnight Mass remake. Did you ever get a chance to see that? You can rent it at the Beyond. He has it on tape. It's fucking awful.
Yeah.
It's bad.
No, I didn't waste my time with
There's
that
a
one.
reason why they're trying to get rid of that one. Ones that I couldn't.
There's a reason why he's renting it.
You consider the original Old Boy a horror movie? Because that was 2003 too.
I don't consider that a horror movie. No.
I didn't count that one either. But yeah, so there we are. That's the movies we watched. That's some awards for it. Coming up, we are going to be taking a episode off so that Nate can go to Monroeville.
I have to say goodbye
Pennsylvania.
to the Monroeville Mall. It's
Yeah.
my favorite movie of all time, and it's going to be torn down by vicious,
Go
evil
steal
corporate
some more
Walmart.
rocks off the wall.
I'm going to.
But coming up, so we won't be doing anything. I don't know. It'll be a month's time. And then we'll be coming back with our 80th episode with 1980. So that'll be fun.
It's going to be really fun.
Coming up in movies in the whole next month. Backrooms comes out today, the day that we're recording it. It's going to already be out by the time you guys hear this episode. But Backrooms, I think, is going to be amazing. I think it's going to be a contender for the best movie of the year. Do I think it'll make it? Probably not, but it'll probably be top 3. That's just my guess. Backrooms. Is it going to be that good?
Top
three of the year.
I think it could make the top 10.
I think it might be top 3.
Wow. With Obsession already, and you're probably top 3.
Obsession is beatable.
It is.
It is.
Okay, we and you reminded me, we still got Evil Dead, we still got
Terrifier
4,
Werewolf, we still got a lot of shit. But Backrooms is one of those ones still coming, and it comes today, and we'll see it by the next episode. I'm sure of it. Also, Scary Movie 6 comes out June 6th. I might go try to see an IMAX. I don't think it's an IMAX movie. Is it an IMAX movie?
No, I don't think so.
I'm going to go try to see it in a nice theater. And then another one that you don't know much about, which I'm going to need you to look up. Do you think Scary Movie 6 is going to be good? I think it's going to be hilarious.
I think...
Second best one of the series, I'm guessing.
Well, that I agree with, yeah.
Okay. Leviticus comes out late June.
Leviticus, huh?
Did you see what I'm talking about?
Joe Bird, yes. 2 teenage boys must escape a violent entity that takes the form of a person they desire most, each other.
Gay horror?
I don't know, maybe. Horror, romance, sci-fi, and thriller. Yep, June 19th.
Tell me more about it.
I just did.
That's all you know?
And it is LGBTQ horror.
Okay, so it is. Okay.
Yeah. So
I looked at a couple of pictures.
It's Call Me By Your Name with ghosts.
Okay, have you seen that movie, Call Me By Your Name?
Yeah.
I have too.
Yep.
I don't know. It's too much for me.
It's too much for you?
Yeah.
Like sadness?
Bike riding.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of bike riding in that one.
Like I got chafed watching it.
You bike ride in jean shorts, though. That's your biggest problem.
I only have jean shorts. All right, so we'll see you in a month's time. It's Nate's fault. It's not mine. Otherwise, and then we'll be brainstorming some good shit coming. Stay cool and high tension.
What? It's good. It's a good movie. You put it on your top 10. God damn it. High tension's good. I don't know how, but we're gonna think of something. We're way more creative.
We don't get punked.
We do that to people.
Who does she think
they don't do that to us.
Who does she think she is? Ash Kutcher?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are, Ash Kutcher?
We don't get punked. We punk you.